I have a 4-day weekend. I'm very excited about it. I am so excited to sleep. I also have stuff to just get done. Obviously between yesterday's stream and today, I haven't had a chance or the brain cell to do anything more with the Discord stuff. So that is on the to-do list. For anyone who missed it of things, I really appreciate those of you who already done it. If you are some way connected or can see, or I don't even know how to, if you can somehow report my old Discord account of TapGirl301, I would really appreciate it. I've reported for spam harassment. I don't even know. It's hacking. I don't even know what the options are. If you could report it, at this point, that seems probably like the most likely thing that's going to help in terms of getting it out of their hands, because I'm not really trying to get the account back. I just want them to not have it. Would be great. I'm gonna work on some other contacting of support and things and stuff, and maybe it will go somewhere, but I do not have high hopes for that, so you and the new TapGirl 301 are besties now? Well, it's not even that, because I think they changed my username or whatever, so oh, into weekends close to holidays. Okay. Yeah, this is an oddity. This is JK reported it yesterday. Thank you, Looney. I appreciate it. This is an oddity. I don't remember if this has ever happened before. Like, we usually get Veterans Day off. Like, that's, you know, the not unusual. But I guess because Vets Day is a Tuesday this year, they just decided to give us the Monday too. Also, I have to point out that I rinsed and re-dried my hair because it was really flat, and now I look like I have wings coming out of my head. I'm flying. So, I guess that worked out of the schedule of things for them to do that, so I'm not going to complain about an extra day. The other thing, too, is I wish that it would work like this every year, because now this balances the week of Thanksgiving. So, because usually the annoying thing with days, like, it's the, like, well, we don't have a Monday, or we don't have a this. This balances out that Thanksgiving week, we only have Monday, Tuesday. So us losing a Monday, Tuesday, and having a Wednesday, Thursday, you know, it ends up balancing it out. Because the problem is, the arts block classes that I see on Tuesdays are the ones I end up seeing the most by the end of the school year, because we miss the least amount of Tuesdays, is what I calculated at some point. So it's just a lot easier if I don't have to go back and forth and teach. Like, in the grand scheme of things, it's a lot easier since I am in the same building. It was more of a pain when the two different buildings I was at would get off, but having just a different school on Mondays now is not as big of an issue, especially because that space is so much smaller. It's not a gym, it's like a room. Like, it's supposed to be a dance room. I already have to modify my lessons anyway for that space, so it already is just also different, so yeah. No, it's not always a Monday. Vets Day is always the 11th. It'd be a lot more convenient if it was one of those always a Monday holidays, but no, Vets Day is always on the 11th. So it does rotate around. So we've had some weird years where, like, we haven't had a Wednesday. So, like, we've had, like, one day off in the middle of the week. It's been weird. Because we don't go to school on Vets Day. So we did have the Vets Day assembly today, which also just throws schedule off. But I think it was a nice day because I didn't end my day with the chaotic kindergartners. And I think that's like, as much as I don't like having to see them in the morning, it is so nice to not end on that chaoticness. It was nice to end on the, okay, I took TK outside today because they were setting up for the assembly. The assembly was happening a little earlier than we usually do because it was a little bit longer because it was the Vets Day assembly. And it was also just really sweet to hear the fifth graders took a lot of the lead on it. And, you know, most of the talking and the stuff, like obviously the important things and different, you know, transition stuff and, you know, announcing. It's also, we do a monthly assembly to announce like the awards for the month kind of thing and like the star students. And so that was done by a teacher, but the rest of like the Vets Day stuff was fifth graders doing little speech stuff. And I thought that was really cool. So yeah, I really like that they're giving us, this extra day. Oh, Remy's over here. I was like, where'd Remy go? Remy disappeared. So I like that we're getting an extra day. It's also just been it's also just been chaotic. The kids today were also just really high energy. So, like, to the point of, like, I put on the pacer and just let the kids run back and forth in a couple of the classes because they were, like, bouncing. It's like, okay, go run. Go run back and forth. I was also very impressed. I did have the fifth graders do it as, like, you know, an initial test thing for them to kind of get an idea of where they, you know, how many they think they can do. Because I am going to have them do an official, like, you're going to have someone who's officially counting how many you get and track it kind of thing. So now they have a ballpark of where they can guess. And some of the kids were still going, and I had to stop it because it was time to leave. By the time I had got us to start it. So a couple fifth graders got to 70, which was wild. I didn't think they would make that. So it's like Remy's falling forward a bit. Yeah, little Remy. It's a little chef. Not sick, thankfully. Yay! I think I was just sick of this week or ate something that hurt your tummy. Well, that's good that you're not sick. That is good. Being sick is absolutely no fun. So I'm hoping, like, a part of it is I am gonna keep kind of staying and doing stuff on the to-do list because with how much I've been pushing lately, I think if I completely just stop, I'm gonna give myself one of those, like, you relaxed colds. Which is the most stupid thing ever. I hate it. I hate that that's the thing that my body does so much. It's like, why? So, I am going to try to get back to being better about, you know, chillaxing throughout the process of things. But obviously, with everything going on, a lot of that is not going to happen. I did get to mark off some things off my to-do list today. So, like, the paperwork for the Nutcracker is in. I scanned all the costume things that I needed to scan for the kids' drawings. Like, I marked off a lot of things on that kind of to-do list. The thing that I need to do is, I need to pick a song for Tap Dance Club. Hi, Fo. Oh, that's what I'm forgetting. I forgot to open fishing. My bad. Let me open fishing. Because clearly we need to be able to fish. Sorry, Ella, was that in the way? Okay. Fishing is important. I am going to leave the sound off because I am going to probably try to hop into ESO here fairly quickly because I would like to finish a main story quest today. And we are still in the prologue. We finished the first part of the prologue for Solstice, but I would like to make some further progress tonight. Because ideally I would like to finish the main story of Solstice before the wall goes down. And phase 2 is still going on, and we still have phase 3, which is, I think, the final phase. But yeah. Main story quest was that, I know, right? Main story? Here? Not being distracted. No, we were already distracted. We did all the side quests in Solstice already, so we won't be distracted by them along the way. I did get Dasha. I miss playing Date Everything. I miss playing Date Everything. I want to get back to it, but I want us to finish. We need to finish either Solstice questing or Resident Evil 4 before I'm going to rotate anything else back in. Is the plan. I will say the one exception to that is I do have a review key that I need to play before the 20th. So we'll probably do that next week. It is for a blacksmith crafting game that we've played like the demo prologue for it on stream before. And I really liked it. It was really a lot of fun. So I'm really excited to play like the actual, you know, fuller version of the game. I can't remember if it's early access or if it came out full release. I look at too many games for my brain to keep track of that off the top of my head. But we will check that out probably. Maybe we do that as like Monday's stream, because in case anyone missed it, it is a 4-day weekend, so I'm like planning to stream on Monday since I don't have work. So, oh, there's so yes, Final Fantasy X2 is one that has been channel point redeemed. That is one that I'm not like opposed to doing like a more in-depth playthrough of things and whatnot, but based on things we've talked about with it, we'll see how I like it. The channel point redeem is for at least an hour of gameplay, so we'll try it out. We'll see how we vibe with it. Yes, hi Bella. Yes, you two are ridiculous. Did you know that? I was trying. That looked like I was talking to Remy, didn't it? Not Remy. This goober over here. Trying to hug and pay attention to them before stream, but they were having none of it. They were having none of it. They just wanted to run around. So, which, I mean, it's slowly sliding, so I'm gonna take him off there. Yeah, that's when I'm like, I'm not sure if I'll vibe with it as much as 10, so we'll see. I'm not opposed to giving it a go, which is why obviously I'm letting it be a channel point redeem. So we will do we'll do that at some point. I would like to finish the distraction playthroughs that I started. I want to play more Water Park Simulator. I want to play more Date Everything. There's also a lot of wheel spins in the backlog, and I feel really bad that you all have monetarily supported the stream and unlocked wheel spins, and I am that far behind on the unlocks for that. In terms of channel points, the next channel point thing probably will be either one that is a shorter one that I am only planning to do for the hour-ish, or it would be Life is Strange. It's probably going to be the next one, because Junk redeemed that like 2 years ago at this point, and we have still not gotten to it yet. So, it's a thing. It's on the to-do list. It's been 84 years. I know. I'm sorry, Junk. I think yours was like one of the first channel point redeems as well. And I think part of it is as well as just I started the channel. I think I was still playing. I think I started the whole channel point redeem thing amongst our Mass Effect chaos. It's been so long. I forgot I redeemed it. You did. You did redeem Life is Strange. So I'm excited to play it because I really know nothing about the game. I've never seen anyone's playthrough of Life is Strange. I know there is a character with blue hair. There was someone named Chloe, I think. That literally is about the extent of my knowledge. I know one of the sequels of the game has a streamer safe mode where there's an entire scene where they are air guitaring to dead silence because they didn't put any music in streamer safe mode. That's the only scene I've seen. New Life is Strange just came out that is a continuation of the first one. Oh, okay. Thinking earlier today, Life is Strange has a fair few trigger warnings, so I recommend everyone look them up before watching. I think episode 1's relatively chill, though. Okay. Watched an entire playthrough of Life is Strange, but only remember one part near the end and one part in the middle. Okay. Yeah, I have avoided everyone else's playthrough of it. So, both incredibly dramatic. Okay. So, which I guess another... Okay, actually, before I ask this question, let me make sure I'm still there. Also, if my nose would stop being so itchy, that'd be really great. Or did the bundle go away for it? Itchy nose, itchy nose. No, the bundle for it went away. I missed it. There was a Life is Strange bundle in Humble. And what I've learned is that there's apparently a remastered. But I don't know if it matters if we play the remastered version of it or not. No, Bo, you smell. I'm gonna look up something to make sure I know how to make something not happen for Life is Strange. Okay. Yeah, like, my two things that, like, I feel like you all know at this point of things of... If there's vomit... Not, like... It also kind of depends. Vomit and pet death are the two things that I usually look out for in games. So if there is a pet involved, and there's the possibility of the pet dying... then I'm totally okay with knowing how to make that not happen. So, also, speaking of Humble Bundles, I'm thinking of getting this bundle that's called Indie Fears. We'll ensure no pet death occurs. Cool. Okay. It's like, that is like the one thing that's like, no. I'll just show you the... It's called Indie Fears. And I think I maybe need this bundle. Even though I think I only know 2 of the games in here. But $13, like, that's how much mouthwashing alone is like $12.99 or whatever. When it's, you know, of course not on sale. But I am intrigued by mouthwashing. And Order 13 is another one that I have seen Dtoon play part of. And that one did look fun as well. There's an orange cat that you get to buy a bed for. Which, I know, sounds nothing like a horror game. I don't know what any of these other ones are, though. I don't know if anybody knows any of these games. But I'm like, you know what? I'm not opposed to adding some other indie spooky things to my collection of stuff and whatnot. So, actually, hold on. Boop that button and then boop this button. Okay, there's a possible pet death if you do the wrong choice at one part, so we will backseat the hell of them. Cool. Yeah, that would be an acceptable backseating moment. Oh, it's somewhat quick time, so we'll have to prepare. Okay, cool. That is good to know ahead of time. Yes, Ella, you're adorable. Yeah. Yeah, you're adorable. You gremlin who knocked off my water bottle off the desk last night to try to get the treat container that I left on the desk because I figured it was safe because I put it in plastic. She's a goober. Oh, it's an early quick time, so not great. Okay. Yeah, that would be a thing. If we need to save scum for it, we'll save scum. Early and makes you panic, which is why a lot of people can accidentally get an animal death in game. Okay. Yes, that is something. Ella, please stop climbing on my desk. Yes, you're very cute. Yeah, that would be something I would be totally okay with being backseated through on that part. That would be something I would be okay with on that. Because I would like to avoid that if possible. Okay, remember where it is though when I watched... Oh, Jacksepticeye playthrough. Okay. Gameplay of OGRE4 and saw that the game had early QuickTime events too. Including when we had to mash a button to make Leon outrun a boulder Indiana Jones style. That sounds wild. This happens multiple times. Leon is plagued by boulders. It's a real nice boulder. I haven't watched Shrek in a really long time. Shrek is kind of on the brain. I was listening to music this morning in the car, and my shuffle decided to play the I Know It's Today song from Shrek the Musical, and I hadn't heard that in a while. Part of Life is Strange is good about not making it obvious what will happen with a choice. So you might pick something, it's okay, and then, oh no, everything is bad. You mean Scarlet Hollow? The amount of things that you pick in Scarlet Hollow that you don't realize are choices that are big choices that really affect things, and then all of a sudden your cousin is yelling at you is a thing. Haven't seen playthroughs of the other ones. Okay. Why are we just should we make it a command that just drops the like carrot 69 reg birthday rise to just see what command gets set off? I was thinking about Mass Effect recently, just because I keep seeing just Mass Effect, you know, pictures or different stuff or posts, or like there'll be a notification of like something's going on with the game, or like, okay. And I'm like kind of bummed how many games I have in my backlog, because I'm like, but if I go back and play Mass Effect again, then the backlog is not going to shrink anymore. Sorry. I didn't know. Yeah, we need to fix the chaos command. Yeah, we need to fix that. Okay, y'all, let's brainstorm. Anyone got some ideas for a chaos command? Because I can see them. I can see your messages, Looney. Sometimes Twitch does the thing that it doesn't update the chat I don't know. Twitch does a thing. Test. I can see you, Looney. Even if you're typing to the void. I don't know. I can still see. You can't see if it starts with ellipses. Weird. Yeah, that's weird. You want to test? Yeah, I was like, I can still see it. It's still working on my end here. Nothing weird is happening there. Oh, also, y'all, for those of you who play Peak, when are we playing Peak this weekend? Because, like, we should play Peak this weekend because I want to try out the new zone. There's a new biome, And, like, we should play Peak. Because I think it's a thing. Let me look. Okay. So the biome replaces the tropics and will be present in every run until November 17th. After that, it goes back to being fully randomized. Oh, yeah, that could be chaos. That could be, yes, just the string of what will it trigger could be the chaos command, because, yeah. We gotta change that chaos command. That's not even her username anymore. Chatbot. Chat command. I don't know how to, I don't remember how to do it through the actual chat, so I am just going through the actual bot. Okay, the chaos command has been updated. Testing if you can see this. I can see this. Still no. Weird. Like, I don't even know what would be making that. Like, would that be a Twitch setting or a browser setting or like a, I don't even know what setting would even be affecting that. I don't know. But let me grab Madlib. I think let me double check if I'm remembering correctly. I think I remember what the next Hey Looney. You did it again. just so you know, Looney. You did it again. And then let's see. The other one. Okay, Ranch did one. Okay, Ranch, yours is a noun. A singular, Looney. A singular part of the body. I still find it hilarious how many times you've ended up with the part of the body. The silly automatically made my phone suggest the goose emoji. You know what? I approve. I approve of that suggestion. Okay. If anyone wants to finish this Mad Lib, the last one is an exclamation. Penis. Okay. I will put penis in here, and I will also put chaos in here, and also I think there's cat hair stuck in my nose because it keeps itching. Okay. Chaos, yes. Oh, does it not? Does it not do it off the bot's response? I thought the bot... Maybe that's just an NLA bot thing. Because I know NLA made the NLA bot respond to a thing for marbles or something like that. But maybe that's not possible with Stream Elements. Yeah, or otherwise the bot would essentially loop itself. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Well, it's still fun. Yeah, unless if you put a limit. I don't think that's the thing Stream Elements can do. At least not that I know of. That's kind of a bummer. That would be kind of fun, though, if it could. But I do see why that would be a problem. Because it would essentially just keep... It would keep making the commands go. And, and that would indeed be absolute chaos. So the command would still be fitting. It still would indeed be a fancy command and chaotic command. Okay, not related to the drink. related to the color. Are any of you knowledgeable in coloration on like TV screens? Yes, Ella, please don't knock things off. Because the problem I am facing with my new TV at work is I have been able to mess with the color settings, and I have gotten like my PowerPoints, my Google Slides stuff to look okay. But then I went to show part of the Nutcracker to kids, and I'm planning to do that over the next several weeks. And for some reason, the video of the Nutcracker, I cannot get it to display the colors correctly. Like, the colors from my Google Slides and stuff aren't necessarily 100% accurate. They're at least semi-accurate. And I have, like, turned down the red hues of stuff. I have turned down brightness. I've turned down some contrast stuff. I have turned down all of the red things of all the red settings that I could find. And the dancers still just look really red. Like, glowy outlined red. And I don't know why. And I don't know how to fix that. Because, like, you can still see all the dancers. Like, you can still see everything fine. But nothing is the correct color. So if anyone has any suggestions for that, that's another thing that is on my list of, like, things. VCRV. It's literally, it's a YouTube video. Like, I'm literally playing a YouTube video. And it just, the colors do not look correct. And I don't know why. There may be, oh, test images you can get, like an image from different color saturations. And then you can match it to how it is on your good monitor. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing is, like, I wonder if I hooked up, I do have it also on DVD, but I found a YouTube video that is essentially the same thing. It's the New York Ballet Nutcracker. That YouTube has a recording of it from 2011. I have the DVD of, like, the actual, like, movie version of it. Which is always fun to watch. Like, the bummer is I was gonna play that one, and I played it last year for the kids, but it's not on Hulu anymore. Because I streamed it from Hulu, and I went to look for it this year, and it's not there anymore. So yay streaming. But I have it on DVD, and the kid who plays the Nutcracker in it is the kid from Home Alone. So it's always funny to see the kids recognize him from Home Alone. There are standardized images for testing monitors used for radiography? Okay. Those are all black and white, though. Okay, I would guess there's probably something that would be some, like, set colors. Radiology. Okay, I was gonna say, wait, what? But there's gotta be something that would be, like, set colors, because I don't know how... Because that's the thing, is there's just a lot of settings in general for all the color settings. It's the version of the Nutcracker I watched as a kid in music class. It is a very well done recording of it. It is also George Balanchine's choreography for it. And George Balanchine's choreography for the Nutcracker is, as far as I know, the most widely done choreography for the Nutcracker. I have seen it so many times that even as a non-visual brain, I know exactly what part it's at without having to see it, at least for, like, the party scene, because that is the scene that I have shown the most time to children, and I've watched it so many times I've lost count. So I decided this year to do it in smaller chunks. I'm doing it in, like, 10-minute increments with the kids. Because their focus just isn't there to just, like, sit and chill and watch something. They just want to get up and run around. So I'm like, okay, we're going to do it in smaller segments. because I like to have the younger grades watch it. So by the time they get to 3rd grade and we go, okay, Nutcracker unit, but it's a slightly different version of the Nutcracker that we're going to see, they're already familiar with the basics of the story. Yeah, it was only 45 minutes, so we never got... Yeah, the first act is about 45 minutes, give or take. So it is a long show. So I'm starting it now. So in theory, we should be able to watch through the entire first act and maybe a little bit of the second act. But I really focus on the first act of the Nutcracker because 99% of the story is in the first act. And the second act is just like, they went to the land of sweets. Here's all the sweets. And like, it's literally the entire story of the second act. Learned that the harp candenza in the Nutcracker is originally written. Oh, it's super bad for harp players. So a famous harpist rewrote it, and every harpist just does that for their version instead. That's fair. Ella, please stop climbing on my desk. Got to the point where she's flying her bed and click, okay, kids, back to your normal class. Yeah. Which sucks because the snowflakes are my favorite part. Like, I have this silly dream of I want to be one of the dancing snowflakes in the Nutcracker. And I know it's never going to happen because I can't dance. Point. That is not a skill I have. I'm not saying I couldn't get there. I'm just saying the amount of ballet training that I don't have currently and that I would need to be able to do that is a lot. So yeah, so you can find the... Here, I can give you the link for it too. You can find the 2011 recording of the New York Ballet, which is the same as that movie version. It's just the actual stage, just recording of it instead of a movie-atized version. Because this is the one, and maybe it's just this YouTube video. I don't know. This YouTube video is the one that I've been showing the kids. Because it's the one that I've been able to find that has the entirety of it in one video. You can see a ballet. That would be so cool. Oh, and the Waltz of the Flowers. Got it. Okay. I love the Waltz of the Flowers. I also don't understand why it's a Waltz of Flowers when everything else is candy. Like, that's the other thing I never understood. Yeah, it's definitely like, the video itself is definitely a little pink tinted, but it's not like, on the TV, it is, like, dramatically, like, they look like they're outlined in, like, neon red. Like, it's weird. None of the kids commented on it, though. So, yeah, the colorization is definitely off. So, I guess I just need to mess around with it more, too. Would probably be another thing. So, yeah. Oh! Hold on, I'm realizing I had one story to tell you all today, and I haven't told you the one story that I need to tell you all today. Today, I saw the principal climb under the bleachers. Like, I am over here, I have a class sitting and watching their 10 minutes of the Nutcracker, and I turn around and the principal climbs under the bleachers. There's, like, things on my list today that I did not expect to see. While they were getting ready for the Veterans Day assembly, like, also for context, bleachers. It's not like huge bleachers. Like we're talking like it's 3 rows. Like it's 3 rows of seats. So oftentimes, you know, misbehaving kids like to try to climb through them when the bottom steps like pulled out because there's a big enough gap. But the 5th graders were sitting on there as they were getting ready for stuff, and one of the kids' papers of their speech fell like down into the bleachers. So as I'm teaching and doing the dance with the kids, and then we're sitting and watching the Nutcracker, the 5th grade teacher and the principal are trying to figure out how to get this kid's speech out from under the bleachers, because it was like in the weird like in between space, like just the back of it. And eventually they got it to fall all the way down. So then the principal just climbed under there to get it. It was just things I did not expect to see today. Was the principal climbing under the bleachers. I was like, I'm so glad none of the kids noticed, because that would have caused chaos. Wait, the movie's free on YouTube? Which one? Are we talking something different? Are we talking Nutcracker still? Because I would love to be playing the other version of it. That is the YouTube version I linked is the one that I just had saved from last year as like a backup in case like the Hulu glitched or something. Yeah, the 1993 with Home Alone kid. Yes. Because that would be wonderful to play that version. Because it's just, in terms of for the kids, it keeps them more, that version of it keeps them more engaged because, you know, it does the movie trick. It's a movie. It's not just a recording of the stage performance. So it's changing camera angles. Fun fact, in an average movie, typically it changes camera angles every 7 to 30 seconds. Any longer than that, there's noticeably still. So that one, it changes and gets, it also just zooms in so it's easier to see the faces and stuff. It was listed and specified free. Interesting. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna take a second. Be distracted. I'm gonna look. Oh, it is. Okay, that is really useful. Okay, that is good to know. Thank you for letting me know. I will start showing that one instead, because that sounds like a glorious idea. That sounds much better. All right. Shall we quest in an ESO? Possibly, maybe. I'm going to pause that. Oh, apparently my normal sound is coming out of my speakers right now. Go back into my ears. There we go. I didn't realize that because the music track, like the Spotify, is set to a different audio track, so when I swap my sound to my like actual speakers, it doesn't change the Spotify. So I forgot that my system audio is not set correctly. Whoops. What's ESO? Oh, TISO. Yeah, sure. It's like, why is that a thing? Oh, butts. That was what I was gonna do before stream. I was gonna update our emote. I knew I was forgetting something. It was like, there was something else I was gonna do before I started stream today. So maybe before tomorrow, I will remember to swap the emotes to our holiday emotes. I mean, I guess I could go do it right now if y'all want them now. It wouldn't take that long, but that's me being more distracted. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't think I did anything else afterwards, so I just left us here. Are you Crispy? No. Crispy is definitely going to protest and bah humbug the early change to holiday emotes. But I don't wish to wait for Thanksgiving to happen. I don't wish to wait for Thanksgiving to happen. You know what we can do? I guess, no, I dyed her actual outfit last year. I was gonna say, I don't think I swapped costumes. And I think I've re-dyed all the other costumes back to regular colors. But I can do, in terms of holiday things, I can swap. I can swap this mount. And we can be a little festive. When they move, it does jingle bells. It has little jingly bells. It's very festive. I like this horse. I'm realizing also just the amount of horses that I have is like most of them. And I'm realizing some of these ones I just haven't gone and purchased them. That was an achievement. Achievement. Yeah, I could literally purchase those ones. I just haven't. Are any of them Umas? No. That would be absolutely ridiculous. That would be absolutely ridiculous. I was playing Uma right before I started stream, though. There's a new scenario that's been added to the game, and I haven't tried it out yet, and I really want to, but I wanted to make sure I had just at least finished a run that counted for my daily. I was trying to do, I haven't figured out how to do it yet. There's a quest for the anniversary event that's win the URA finals, which is like the final race of the original career mode, and to win it by 2 lengths. I'm like, how? I need to maybe look up some tips on it, because the one I did today, they won it, but it was only like 1.5 lengths. I'm like, are you kidding me? And she had like SS rank speed, so I'm like, come on. Come on. I beat my scenario record in terms of points. She's the highest scoring Uma that I've gotten. And it still wasn't enough to do the achievement thing. Favorite Umans is dragons in your own home. Yeah, totally. Yeet some sheets. Yes, yeet some sheets in the wash. Oh my gosh. Yes, do the thing. Also, just tongue twister that we always had fun saying in high school because, you know, it was dangerous. I slit a sheet. A sheet I slit. Upon a slitted sheet I sit. It was always one that we said in high school. Because, you know, if you mess up, oh no, you said shit at
Your
school.
mother was right.
Oh no.
You are entirely out of your element.
Don't bring mother into this. Break my
Okay,
concentration.
we're going this way, I think. So I will say this, we are in the second prologue quest for Solstice. We finished the first part of the prologue quest. We got a quest complete yesterday. So if anyone's not wanting spoilers for, well, maybe anything in base game, but if anyone's not wanting spoilers for Solstice stuff, we are doing the prologue quest right now. So we're not in Solstice yet, but we are heading that direction.
Damn worms don't make finding their nest easy.
I mean, did you expect it to be super easy?
Keep looking. The nest must be here somewhere.
I don't know, y'all.
The nest entrance. Let's head inside.
Maybe it's the giant cave entrance that's right in front of us. It's not like it's even really that well in. Were you looking? Were you even looking? Okay. In we go. Search the worm nest. Dun dun dun.
I suggest we split our forces. We'll draw less attention and hurry our search for Mazama.
Good call. We'll go west. You and our friend head north.
Alright. Ugh. I don't like that there's a spider hanging from there. No. I don't like that.
Let my magic empower you!
That was so dramatic, Vanis.
Come, I shall augment your attacks.
I forgot how dramatic Vanis is with his magic. Okay. I also just want to look. No, okay. Sometimes there's a daily endeavor that's like kill so many enemies with, you know, a class ability or kill them with a weapon ability. So I always like to look to see if I remember to, if we're gonna fight stuff.
I sense illusion magic beyond the crumbled wall. Find the source.
Okay. Oh, spooky.
I offer my great strength.
Oh, gather vitrified souls. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. I still have that quest for the wall. So we'll have to pay attention if I finish it, and then I can go turn it in. Actually, I didn't look at the wall percentage. What is the wall at? 32.7. So... No, I guess that's still a lot, because it was 20... Was it 28 something? Maybe it wasn't as much as yesterday. I'm sure it will get a lot more progress this weekend. Oh?
Yes, there's something here. I'll dispel the illusion.
Aha.
A hidden journal. Intriguing.
Okay, today we
What does it say?
Today we finished the relocation of our research operation to the abandoned ruins in Rivenspire. The Order of the Black Worm used this nest for years without drawing notice. It was only abandoned after the plane meld was interrupted. At Miasma's command, we reclaimed it to continue our development of the Soul Reaper devices in secret. This journal tracks our ongoing results. Some confuse soul magic with necromancy, but our work on the Soul Reaper proves they are indeed separate disciplines. Fortunately, the Order doesn't lack for practitioners in either field. Imbuing the structure with necrotic energies allows it to sense the proximity of the recently dead, which triggers the soul gems within to activate. Then, the altered gems pull the souls towards the device. Oh. Okay. In the first iteration, the gems merely stored the fresh soul. This wasn't desired as it limited the amount of souls a Reaper could capture. Our current experiments seek to propel the captured soul to a specific location of our choosing. After many hours of study, prolonged ritual preparations, and the valued deaths of many from our order, the Soul Reaper's work is planned. Now, when a mortal dies near a Reaper, the Reaper captures the soul and sends it to a secure location. Our next step is to produce as many of these devices as possible so we can deploy them anywhere in Tamriel. Once the Soul Reaper senses a fresh kill, it automatically activates. Members of the Order only need to continue sacrificing, and it will transport souls immediately. The Soul Reaper destroyed by the Fighters Guild leader beneath the Mages Guild revealed an interesting flaw in the current design. Now, just smashing a Soul Reaper before it has fully stabilized all the necrotic energy flowing into it results in a devastating explosion, such as the one that killed the Fighters Guild leader. We discovered upon further examination that should an unenlightened enemy get near a Soul Reaper, they can disable it by tearing out its core. This causes the Soul Reaper to deactivate and release its magic safely, causing the device to collapse without the resulting explosion. Additional iterations should find ways to overcome this flaw. Okay, because when we've been doing the stuff for the wall and defending the camps, when you attack the Soul Reapers and you finish, you take, like, you can push the interact and it, like, takes out an orb and your, like, character crushes it. So now that makes sense.
Ah, a means to deactivate the Soul Reapers. But where do they funnel souls to? Let's keep searching.
I find it hilarious. Obviously, they did hide it, but I do find it funny that they did choose to write down how to destroy the thing they're making at all. Like, why would you destroy that? Write that down for anybody to have a chance to find it? Which I guess they didn't expect us to be looking for it, and it was under an illusion, so, but still. Thank you, evil people, for writing down your plans and leaving them for us to find. That was very helpful of you. It's also a part of the Fighters Guild quest, you think? Oh, I think it is, isn't it? Isn't there? There's like something with the forge, though, isn't it? Also, should we be ridiculous? Should we be ridiculous and run around fighting the worm cult, dressed as Metamarco? That would be really funny. Should we? Should we just run around dressed as Metamarco? You vote ridiculous? Cool. For anyone who doesn't know, Metamarco is, like, heavily involved running worm cult person from main story line of stuff. So, it's funny that you would run around in the outfit of the person we're technically fighting their people. It is also actually just a cool outfit, though.
I shall augment your attacks.
It is also just actually a cool looking outfit, so... Oh! That was great! I love that that happened after we had already killed them and started to look at the menu.
How deep have these disgusting worms burrowed?
I mean, they're disgusting worms. They're gonna go pretty far, apparently.
Look,
Aha.
past the gate. Captives from the Mages Guild.
Resist if you want. We take your soul either way.
Ooh.
A device siphoned their souls. A horrid death. We must destroy that Soul Reaper.
Sounds like a great idea. I don't know, was it Soul Reapers for the Fighters Guild questline? I don't know if it was, because if anything, the Mages Guild people don't know how they work and they don't know about them. So they're treating it like a newer thing. It's been so long since I have quested in the Fighters Guild. I will admit I don't remember specifics. Because this character hasn't actually quested in Fighters Guild. My crafting character has. It is the one singular quest line that my crafting character has done. Because I wanted to unlock the ability to get to a specific set of gear that you have to do the Fighters Guild to be able to have access to. Drinking cider and playing Slime Rancher 2. That sounds like a wonderful way to spend your time. I am ESOing, and I have Madrinas. which is also very tasty. Hashtag not sponsored, but that would be kind of cool. That is a lot of candles for one table. Should I take the soul gem? I don't know. Do I have enough soul gems? I don't know, y'all. Do I have enough soul gems? I have 5,929 soul gems in my bank, and I have 357 of them in this character's inventory. And that's the filled ones. That's not counting the unfilled ones. Being ridiculous and starting over. Oh, because I'm forgot how to play completely. It wasn't that far in. That's fair. I know I literally did the same thing with Slime Rancher too, because I know I did like one stream of it when it was like in early access. And instead of going back to that save file, when I went back to it, I just started over because we were only a few hours into that save file, but it'd been so long since I played, it just made more sense. And I wasn't that far. I was like, I don't remember what I was doing. I'm just going to start over. Which, in the grand scheme of things, I'm glad I did, because then that save, in terms of the messages and the progression, was more on par of where 1.0 is, versus when I played it, it was... I don't remember what update it was on. You're also just a chronic starter over. If I did that, I would never finish anything.
Destroy that abomination! Tear out its core as the journal described.
It explodes still? There we go.
Excellent. They can be destroyed without triggering a fatal explosion.
That is useful. Now the question is, why do they want that many souls anyway?
Now that I witnessed a Soul Reaper firsthand, the scope of the danger becomes quite clear. This goes beyond the threat to the fighters and mages guilds. But what is the Worm Cult's ultimate goal?
That's what I was just wondering. You must have some notion about what the Worm Cult truly wants.
I have contended with the Worm Cult longer than anyone. Based on previous encounters, they usually seek something disastrous. The more information we learn down here, the better. I sense illusion magic nearby. Let's search this room for its source.
Okay. Maybe it's another book with everything written down for us. Ooh, spider! It is an exclamation. It is also the last word in the Mad Lib we are working on. Also, hi.
The illusion is behind that altar, along the wall. What can we learn from this scroll?
Great question. They thought us dead, but what is death to the Order of the Black Worm, or to Daedra such as I? It is no ending, no blockade, merely a temporary state during which one can hoard power. We all know the dead contain energies to be harnessed. The Order was no different. We gathered our strength and emerged from the ground, invigorated, hungry for revenge. We have worked in darkness and silence, gathered our resources, and built new tools. Now our time has come to emerge from hiding, deploy the Soul Reapers, and siphon every soul from across Tamriel. To restart our great and terrible work, to prove our loyalty to Lord Molag Bal, so that we may gain his favor for our plans. Miasma.
A singular focus on the destruction of every living being. They must be stopped. Our search continues.
Yeah, also thank you, bad person, for just writing down your manifesto things of things. It's great. Okay. Actually put it. Egads! Okay. Some of the previous words were chaos penis. Yeah, that's the thing. Yep. Okay. As long as I remember to, I will fill this out. And read it on stream tomorrow, unless you all want me to take the second to fill it in now. No, chat does not have a problem. No, totally not. So the next person to redeem the Mad Lib of the day, you get to pick which book we start the next one in. Either the regular book or the D&D book. I also do kind of want to get some more other books, other Mad Lib books.
Come, I shall augment your attacks.
Because that could be kind of fun.
By the stars, so many reapers. They could blanket all of Tamriel.
Yeah. That would not be good.
I offer my great strength.
Yeah, that's a lot of
Magic
reapers.
empower you.
That we definitely don't want them getting out. Oh,
Come, I shall augment your attacks.
I got an antiquity lead. Have I remembered to do an antiquity anytime recently? No, absolutely not. I have had so many leads expire, I'm sure of it. I love doing antiquities and reading the things. I'm just so bad at remembering to do them.
The Fighters Guild contingent, all dead. Wait, I recognize that sword. It's Scordo's.
Oh no!
Let me take a look at that sword.
Oh no.
It's Scordo's blade, all right. I'd know his tough, stubborn aura anywhere, and the sword reeks of it. He wouldn't have parted with his weapon, not unless he had no choice. Our task now shifts from gathering information to rescuing Scordo the Knife.
How do we find Scordo?
By doing something reckless. We must split up. I suspect time is of the essence, and I won't see another member of the Fighters Guild fall this day. Take the eastern hallway, and be careful. Illusions abound in this place.
Okay. You say so. Ooh, new sheets in duvet cover are being washed. Not sure what to do with the old sheets. There's a service I know of. The mail you a bag you can shove old clothes and textiles in and donate, but they can recycle the rest. You do have to pay though. That's a cool thing though. Yeah, it sucks that you have to pay, but like, you know, it's understandable, but that's a cool thing. Yeah, I would imagine it's probably difficult to maintain if they're not having an income of some way, shape, or form kind of thing. Because I'm assuming the stuff that people are giving is probably, at least some part of everything is probably useful for something, so they probably don't have as much that they're like, you know, I guess, you know, if they make something and sell that, I guess. I don't know, my immediate thought was it's time for you to make a blanket fort, was my first thought. In terms of long term, I don't know. In terms of immediate, clearly it's time to make a blanket fort. It's always funny when you kill an enemy as their like ad is spawning in. Ooh, okay, we got enough vitrified souls, so when we leave this area, we should go turn that in so we can pick up another one. Stop necromancing. Stop it. Yeah. Imagine this type of thing they receive funding, you know. Yeah, they receive funding from some kind of official government that supposedly helps people. Yeah. Still don't have the most energy. Probably it shouldn't make it. Okay, fair enough. But blanket for it. But definitely, obviously, don't overspend spoons. Totally doing that when I feel better and my apartment is cleaner. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, cider yum. Cider yum. Indeed. Also, Pokemon. And I'm gonna fish. And I'm gonna roll because I'm pushing buttons. Aw, 19. Okay, I'll take it. It's not 20 though. Hey.
Come out, they bow.
Okay. Good. You are still alive. That is the important thing right now. Is that you are still alive and not dead. Why did it run past me? Oh. Oh. Okay. That's kind of cool. Hey, hey, no. That is way too much blue fire. No. We're coming to help. We just gotta go really far away, apparently. Out and around. Oh.
Scordo, you're injured. No, Varnus, I'm over here. That's not me.
Oh no.
Arrogant mage. My master demands your presence.
He's dragging Varnus into a portal. The great mage does not fall easily.
You can't have him, creature!
Protect the staff.
Oh?
First the mage's head, next the fighter's heart.
Bonus is
Uh-oh.
Mazama took him.
Yeah. Let's figure this out, pal.
Also, just, I know that is totally a thing that is, I feel like in the grand scheme of things, not that fancy, but a character in ESO throwing an item and it actually traveling distance and landing in front of you like that is not something I've seen the game do, so that was actually really cool. Because usually, like, obviously this is here as a, like, it's slightly too high for us to jump to keep us out of the cutscene. Because ESO doesn't do cutscenes like Final Fantasy XIV does. You get these, like, you are here, you can watch the scene fold out kind of thing, but your character is still here. So that was cool that it actually crossed the barrier of that. I like that. I like to see where the new stuff is going. Sounds like at least in New York State, I can actually put stuff in those clothing donation bins. Oh, and they'll recycle what they can't take. Okay. Yes, definitely make sure you take care of you. But, I mean, if you make a blanket for it, then you can be super cozy in the blanket for it. And now I kind of want to make a blanket for it.
Asama ambushed me, cast a spell, and I blacked out. I woke up feeling wrung dry, like how you described Magister Andrello. Ugh, I guess that's what it feels like when a snake takes your appearance.
She used your appearance to trick us and capture Vanus.
Yeah, but I think she's planning more than that. Did you hear what she said about the fighter's heart?
Yeah.
Well, what do I know? I can't even keep my friends safe. It's all falling apart, pal. I don't think we're going to beat the worms this time.
Oh, come on. Don't give up already. We're in the prologue quest. We haven't got to the main quest yet, pal. I'm assuming her going for the heart of the fighter's heart. I'm assuming she's going for the prince. Is my assumption. Our prince friend who is stepping into the role of guildmaster. Yeah, that doesn't sound like the Sword or the Knife. I know. You're not to blame. We can still win this.
Can't even let me have a moment, huh, pal?
No.
But yeah, I'm still better at punching people than anyone I know. Present company excluded. Alright, let's get the tusk out of here. Maybe Gabrielle can portal us somewhere, and we can make a plan.
That would be helpful.
How do you feel about a portal, Gabrielle?
Of course.
Yeah.
One portal to Shornhelm's Mages Guild coming up.
Yay!
About Varnus.
No apologies, Scordo. We'll get Vanus back. I'll take Vonis's staff.
Okay.
It may behave strangely in untrained hands.
I was gonna say, I don't want to touch
yours.
it.
Now let's get out of here.
Because super powerful mage's staff. I don't want to touch it and make something explode accidentally. That would not be good. Yay!
Tell me, what happened? Where's Vonis?
I'll let our friend fill you in. I need to think.
Yeah, Vonis is not here with us at the moment.
I came as soon as I received Gabrielle's summons, just in time to see you all return. But where's Vonis? And why do Gabrielle and Scordo look so haggard? What happened at that worm nest, comrade?
Vonis and I discovered a way to safely destroy the Soul Reapers, and we know their specific purpose.
We can destroy the Soul Reapers without unleashing a killing explosion?
Mm-hmm.
That's excellent news. I can't wait to hear the details. But what do they actually do? And by the swords of my forefathers, tell me what happened to Vonis.
The Reapers steal souls. The cult has enough to cover Tamriel. As for Vonis, Miasma captured him.
Mizama and
Or
the Worm
Mezama.
Cult captured Vonis Galarian, the leader of the Mages Guild and the greatest mage alive. You probably should have led with that, comrade.
Yeah.
First Merrick, now Vonis. By Stendar's beard, what other disasters can befall us?
Mezama. I'm going to try to remember that, because obviously they are going to be a character that plays a role in this farther on, probably. All right. Mezama took Scordo's form and said, first the mage's head, next the fighter's heart, as she left.
The mage's head obviously refers to Vonis. As for the fighter's heart, she already killed Merrick. I'm just a temporary substitute for the duration of this crisis. What could she... Set's tears. She means to attack the Earth Forge.
Oh. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so, for context, if you haven't done Fighters Guild, Earth Forge is kind of like the Fighters Guild location. It's kind of their thing. I would go show you. This character doesn't have it unlocked, though. This character has not actually done the Fighters Guild questline. I have done the Fighters Guild questline. I just did it on my crafting character because I wanted her to have access to the crafting station. Hi, Dragon Frost. Hello. If heists were still a thing, would the penguins not be stealing cookies? Absolutely. If the String Melons bot let us do heists, absolutely the heist would be penguins stealing cookies from the cookie jar or something like that. Because that would be very adorable and it would make me happy. Oh, that's why this character's... My main character hasn't done the Fighters Guild, so she doesn't know what the Earth Forge is. What's the Earth Forge?
An ancient dwarven forge now controlled by the Fighters Guild. It creates items of immense power. Merrick used it to craft a weapon strong enough to destroy a Daedric artifact. As Scordo, Mizama will walk right in. We need to get there now.
Yeah.
I can open a portal to the Earth Forge. Then Prince Azah and I have our own task to attend to.
We do. What can be more important than defending the Earth Forge and stopping Mizama?
Enough Reapers to cover all of Tamriel?
Yeah.
We need to convince the alliances to join with the guilds, just like last time.
Good luck with that. It took Vonis to get the Alliance leaders to work together last time. Wait, you know where the Earth Forge is?
The Antiquarian Circle knows many secrets, Scordo. Now go. You have your mission, and we have ours.
Right. Come on, pal. Through the portal.
This is making me so happy of how many things, like her mentioning the Antiquarian Circle. I love how many things that are in the game now are being, obviously it's the newest content, so they are, the newest content is aware of everything, but I love that it's being acknowledged because it feels so more well-rounded in terms of, like, world building. I wonder if this is a new way to unlock the Earth Forge. Oh, maybe? I don't know if it will... Let's see when we get there if I can unlock it, because this character doesn't have This character doesn't have Fighters Guild completed. Yeah, like when scribing was added. Yes. Because if this would unlock the Earthforge on this character, that would be really snazzy. That would be really snazzy. I mean, you would still have to go through the entirety of...
Jawbone! The attack's already begun! Let's talk before we rush in blindly.
Oh, no, it is there. Okay. It's like, where did it put us out at, I guess? I don't know. It would be very snazzy, but you would still have, this is like, you would have to do the entirety of the first part of the prologue quest to get here. Oh, scribing end changes if you've done the mage's quest line first. Interesting. Okay. I will admit I didn't do the Mages Guild quest line until recently. Well, semi-recently. I did... Why did I need... Oh, maybe you remember. Why did I need to do the Mages Guild quest line before I quested through something else? There was something that was going on that I like power quested through the Mages Guild quest line so I could do some other questing thing. And I don't remember why, but I do remember there being like some kind of IRL time restraint or something. I don't know. I guess maybe that is recent in terms of the fact that that was like one of the last like quest lines I completed. To upgrade your group for spells. Totally. Yeah, because I'm trying to remember, because there was some reason, because I like sat and quested, that's the last time I like sat and quested for hours in ESO. It also was the first time I had sat and quested for hours outside of stream. Because I've been slowly doing the Ebonheart quest line, main story and side quests and stuff, but it's been like, I'll go do part of a quest here and part of a quest there, or I'll sit and maybe I play for an hour max and do a whole quest or something. Yeah, totally, Looney. I mean, I might not know the answer, but I can attempt. I will say, if anything, if I don't know something, Lonely has actually played a lot farther than me. I would like to go play more Slime Rancher too, but I'm a busy noodle. There's too many things to do. And, oh, that's the other thing I plan to do this weekend. So if anyone wants to play on the Minecraft server with me, I do plan to play on the Minecraft server this weekend, because I want to work more on... I have built a giant tree, and now it needs to be decorated as a Christmas tree, because that is why I built it. So it's a giant tree, but it does not have decorations on it yet. Okay. Sorry, Squirto. I'm here. I'm paying attention.
Look at what Mazama and her worms have done! More of my comrades dead! I want to gut every last worm and leave them drowning in their own blood! This is my fault. All my fault.
Don't blame yourself for the evil person doing evil things. What do you mean, Squirto? Mazama and the worm cult are to blame.
Sure, but I let myself get captured. Let Mazama use her illusion magic on me. You saw how she pretended to be me to capture Vanas. My guess is she's using the same trick here to infiltrate the Earthforge.
That seems likely, but there may still be time to save whoever's still alive deeper inside.
Yeah, optimism. I suppose we need that right about now. Prince Azah is going to want an intact fighters guild to lead after Gabrielle and him convince the three alliances to join forces. That means it's up to us to save whoever's still alive here.
How do you want to proceed?
With extreme prejudice. Kill every worm cultist that crosses our path. Destroy those damn soul reapers. And then find Mazama and send her back to whatever oblivion pit she crawled out of. Let's get moving.
Fair enough. I should have gone and turned in that quest first. I didn't think about that. That we might be smacking more Daedra and stuff. It's fine. It's not the end of the world if I don't get one more wall quest done right now. You notice how each map area is nicely detailed, but the world map isn't? Oh, if you add the add-on code highly detailed world map. Ooh, that could be kind of cool. Alright, just in general, should I be trying to breed slimes always, or do I want to have slimes of every level available? Yes and no? Hold on. It depends on how you want to food supply. If you are not wanting to have a lot of the different foods in your ranch to grow and harvest them, then having, like, combining and making largos. Not you, ranch. Your slime branch. So, for example, I have, combined a slime that, like, only likes... Yeah, slime branch, exactly. Yes, it's just a game about ranches slimes, exactly. I have, combined a slime that only likes to eat, chicken with a slime, like the bunny slime that, likes to eat vegetables. So now it can eat veggies or the chicken. And you also, when you feed it, you get, both plorts. Yeah, so the largo ones, if you combine, like, when you feed a largo, you get 2 plorts from them. If you feed a largo its favorite food, that's 4 plorts because you get 2 of each. So if you're going for money, it's kind of just from a point of view of what food do you want to have on your ranch? How are you managing your food there? Of what combinations you want. There's like a bazillion combinations, and there's so many different ways that you can do it. So, you know, if you do a lower priced plort with a higher one, then you can feed it the lower plort's food, but still get a higher priced plort, or you can try to combine 2 that are higher cost. And so there's a lot of possibilities, and as far as I know, there's no real, like, right way to do it. It's just whatever fits your playstyle. Plort, yes, exactly. So ideally you would have largos and have their favorite food to feed them, so you could get 4 plorts from one food versus 1 plort is kind of the idea. Yes, equals and benites, exactly. So, if Ginger Tap eats a ginger snap, is that cannibalism? Yeah, it does make things more chaotic. So definitely make sure you like strategically place them and also account for high walls and the ceilings and stuff, you know. You have to do some pre-planning of things, but from a food perspective, there's a lot of possibilities there. Ah, it takes their soul too. That's funny. Alright. Let's smack all the things. The fact that it's an optional step in the quest to destroy these, like, no. We're gonna destroy every single one of them. We of course have to destroy all of them. As absolutely necessary. Yes. I find it odd that that's an optional part of the quest to destroy all of them. Like, when it's clearly a, like, we should destroy all of them. Tabby/honey mint mango. Oh. Boom slash rad? I don't know if I know what rad is. Pink and rock. Heartbeats. Yeah, because the one I haven't, I will, like, my ranch currently doesn't have, I don't actually have any pink ones on it, and I have not made any largos with pink ones. Yeah, or you can go chaos first and ask question later. Yeah, so when your ranch turns into, tar, that would be quite chaotic. The one where I left off is I had gotten the butterfly slimes. And I need to decide what to make. I'm open to suggestions. I need to make them largos. I need to make them largos because getting nectar for them is not going to be a thing that happens. Radioactive slimes. Oh, I don't think I have those ones yet. Indigo Quarry. I don't think I have that yet. Oh, we are talking second game. I will admit, I need to go back and play more of the first Slime Rancher. Because I never actually finished the first Slime Rancher. And, like, most of my gameplay hours in it were during early access. Like, so early in early access that they had the locations for where story text would be inserted, but it wasn't actually there yet. Oh, don't know about 2 yet. Okay. Yeah, I think every slime that's in the first game is also in the second game. The second game just also has even more slimes. Ranch Valley, great. Yeah, I need to play more Slime Rancher too. It is a lot of fun.
It's an infestation.
It is a lot of fun, and I do want to play more of it. It has just been put back in my backlog because I've just been prioritizing other games. I need to finish the Star Path. That's something else I should do on my 4-day weekend, is I should finally unlock Lumiere and Cogsworth so I can finish the Star Path. Okay, hold on. Sorry, my brain was catching up with the processing. Speaking of games and things and whatnot, in case you missed it, the Humble Bundle game giveaways and redeems are back. I do have access to my account again. I looked into the games in terms of, like, the expiring. So Humble Choice started doing... I haven't looked on other ones for, like, just regular bundles that I've gotten. But starting in July, so this past July, Humble Choice games now have, like, the key must be redeemed within the year. So the older stuff still seems to be okay. It doesn't say that, but starting in July, Humble Choice redeems now say that it needs to be redeemed by, you know, that month next year. So I don't think that is a huge concern as of right this moment, but it is still a good thing to keep in mind. So I've not checked it out. I have not updated the list to say that I do have Little Nightmares 1 and 2 again. I think this is like it's got to be at least the third time that I've ended up with extra copies of Little Nightmares through Humble because it's been in a bundle that I wanted something else in.
Faster, pal! As long as Mazama's pretending to be me, my guildmates are dying!
Yeah, let's not let that happen, shall we? No, bad spiders. No, bad. No, don't try to wrap me up in all that.
I don't remember these corridors being so dismal. There! That's me! I mean, not me! Mazama! Get her!
That's me!
One mortal.
Oh.
I shattered your guild.
I have not
Killed
been in the
or
Earthforge in a
captured your
while.
leaders. The Order of the Black Worm is victorious!
Have a meteor. I'm gonna do it slow just in case there's more dialogue. Oh. Okay.
To my eyes. Succumb to my illusion.
No. Okay, mechanics is cool. I love that it's not... That's the problem with base game, is I always have to remember to kill the bosses slowly, or otherwise you don't get to hear all the dialogue. But maybe the newer stuff is helping with that. It's also... Ow! My food buff ran out. I guess I can use that. Ow! Rude! Oh, this is like actually not an easy just smack it down fight. I appreciate you, Iso.
Immortal! Destroying me won't stop our master's plan!
I like that this actually has multiple things going on. This is cool. Yeah, let's stop the eyeball from sending pink things to death everywhere, shall we? That was cool.
Well done, friend. You made Mazama pay for Merrick and all the deaths she caused.
Woo!
And it looks like the worms didn't get all of my guildmates. That's something at least.
So, I'm trying to remember where the Way Shrine is in the Earthforge, because it's been a very long time since I've been here, but I don't think I see the Way Shrine. Or however it is that you... I don't think this is actually going to unlock the Earthforge for this character. I just need to do the Fighters Guild questline on her. Like, she literally has it. Like, I literally have... Oh, where is it? It's somewhere in here. I have it in here somewhere. Or maybe I actually deleted it because I wasn't going to do it anytime soon. This character has not done it, and she should. I should play so much more Iso. and Final Fantasy 14. Maybe some Guild Wars too.
Good job taking down Mazama, but we're not safe yet. As Prince Azah and I were meeting with representatives of the three alliances, we received reports of Soul Reapers and Worm Cult attack squads appearing across Tamriel. It's bad out there.
Yeah, that's not good. But also, I'm impressed that you got the three alliances to, like, I guess representatives of it. Because they getting them to talk in a timely manner. Here's the thing. So you convinced the three alliances to join together to combat the Worm Cult again.
Not exactly. Prince Azah and I were able to get the alliances to send ambassadors to Sturk.
Okay.
The same island where Ivanis forged the agreement to attack Cold Harbor. But we're far from reaching such an agreement again. Frankly, we could use your help.
Okay, what do you need me to do?
Take my portal to Sturk and talk to your alliance's ambassador. Convince them that the Worm Cult threat is real and we need to work together to stop it. Prince Azah and I will lean on the other two and do the same.
All right, I'll talk to my alliance's ambassador on Sturk.
I left the Alliance ambassadors alone on Sturk with Prince Azah. Let's go try to convince them.
I have not been to Sturk. I forgot this island existed until it was pointed out to me that you could go here for helping with the wall stuff. I have not been to this island since, like, 2019, I think. Like, I forgot this island was on the map. Because it's not a place that I go very often. It's not a... Like, I don't remember that it's there. It's a little tiny island on the map. I'm pretty sure I haven't been here since I finished the main story the first time. Hi, Sierra C. Hello, we are Isoween. We are currently doing the prologue quest for Solstice. We are in the second part of it. I don't know if there's a third part. I think it's just 2. There are currently conversations you're streaming about ESO, Slime Rancher, and Persona. Only your chat. Yeah. That seems about right. Just all the games, all the stuff, and all the things. I don't know. At some point, I gotta give a Persona game a try. I need to go redeem the Persona code now that I have access to my Humble again, because I do have a code for Persona 5, I think, and I apparently haven't redeemed it yet. Slime Rancher, yes, Lonely. Looney is playing Slime Rancher 2 right now. Looney is playing Slime Rancher 2. We were discussing, like, planning out of, like, do you want Largos? Do you have food combination, food man? We were talking things. And Ginger Tap is eating ginger snaps. I still haven't...
You explain the stakes. We need the three alliances to cooperate.
We got them to come to Sturk. That's a start. Now we just need to make them see reason.
Ambassadors, please. You must listen.
Those attacks in Oradon. Prince Azah says it's the Worm Cult.
What does it matter? We can't fight wars in both Cyrodiil and our sovereign territory.
Maybe you...
Azar said Gabriel was bringing the hero who uncovered this plot. Let's hear them out.
Maybe we stop smacking each other in Cyrodiil for no good reason for like 2 seconds. But someone had the companion there. I still haven't unlocked... There's 2 new companions that I still haven't unlocked them. Oh, because you could do... There's quests here that you can help with...
The Fellowship calls for aid.
Worm cult things? I think as these are the dailies. I literally have not been back to this island since I have finished main story. I, like, forgot this island existed.
Archers need bows. Pierce those worms where they stand.
Yeah, that's the same NPC as on the other island. Okay. Snazzy. Oh, which means I can turn this quest in here.
Thank the three queens.
Sweet. Okay. No, I don't have to run over there. Snazzy! Okay, I'll turn that... no, that's not what I want. I want prologue. There we go. And... what do I get? Ooh, I got a style page that I don't have yet. Wait. I will take that. Hi, CT! Or, oh, hi, Tired. I'm Ginger Tap. How's it going? CT, you get to pick which book. We finished the last one. I have not read it out loud yet. But you get to pick D&D book or regular book. Also, I was so enjoying the moment that I forgot to clip it, but in terms of, speaking of jokes and puns and things, I maybe got Negs to at least go to the ending screen. She didn't actually end stream, but like, I think she was seriously contemplating. Because I went and put the Elsa pun in her chat. For any of you who missed it, a second grader yesterday told me a joke of, why can't Elsa have a balloon? Because she would let it go. How do you prevent your far from tarring? Don't combine 3 things together. So if you have a Largo, it should not have the ability to eat a plort that is of a 3rd type. So like if you have a bunny and a cat, they should not be able to eat a rock slime plort, because then they will turn into a tar. Okay. Says person in room. I guess pick a name. Yeah, making corrals, upgrading the walls and the roof. Yes, keeping them happy. So keeping them fed so they don't get irritated. You can tell their irritation levels based on their, like, expression. If they're, like, bouncing around and happy, whatever, like, they'll be kind of smiling. There's, like, the neutral. And then there's, like, they're a line and, like, drooling is when they're, like, really hungry. They won't ever, like, starve to death, but they will get very angry at you. Okay, where's the pen? I have certain slimes that love to make problems escape from their fully upgraded plot, so I have to keep them away from others. Yeah, I have some of those that it definitely is the, like, you know, they bounce and hit the ceiling enough times that it's like, please don't get out. Tea? Okay. Yes, Brando, you smell. You totally smell. Okay. Aw, no, she moved. She noticed me. She was being... Okay, she's still being really cute. She's still being really hecky cute. But she moved. Ella was sleepy and she said like one paw over her face. Yeah. You were being extra cute. Okay.
Prince Azar insists that all of Tamriel is in danger. Would you care to elaborate? I need more details if I'm to make a recommendation of any sort to my superiors.
The Worm Cult has returned. They're launching attacks throughout Tamriel with Soul Reaper devices.
Are you certain it's a resurrected worm cult?
Uh-huh.
And not just the work of an insignificant handful of fanatics who refuse to accept defeat? Surely they can't be a threat to the mighty Aldmeri Dominion.
4 Fighter Guild halls were destroyed. Merrick was killed, and Vanas the Galarian has been captured.
I see. Yes, I can see why Gabrielle and Prince Azar seem so concerned. I'll bring this information to my superiors straight away.
Good.
I'm sure I speak for my fellow diplomats when I say we will pass on the information, but can make no promises.
Getting the alliances to work
Bonus
together.
staff. It's reacting to you, friend.
Oh.
Reach out and see what happens.
Oh no. For anyone in the proximity, hopefully me touching this doesn't make anything randomly explode. It's touching a really powerful mage's staff casually.
This isn't my doing. Vanus' staff seems to have a mind of its own. Take a closer look.
Okay, it is a very cool staff.
Vanus.
Oh.
Listen, everyone.
Just person standing there. Okay.
You must hear what I have to say. Let us speak. I am very much relieved that my spell succeeded and reached you.
Cool.
And I see you've gathered the alliances. Good, good. Needless to say, the worm cult captured me.
Uh-huh.
My spell won't last long, so listen closely to my instructions.
We're listening.
Mazama teleported me and locked me in a cell. Reminds me of Cold Harbor, but also it doesn't. A problem for later. Listen, the Soul Reapers are just the start. The worm cult has a hidden nest. It's amassing forces to launch a devastating attack.
A hidden nest? Where?
My guards mentioned an isolated island called Solstice. If I learn more, I'll contact you again. But you must convince the alliances. They must join with the guilds again to stop this threat. If not, the worm cult will bring death to all of Nirn.
They said the thing. They said the new zone.
If even the great Vanus Galarian is worried about this threat, we have to act. Now.
Uh-huh.
There's no time to waste, comrade. Come, let us speak. Between your efforts and Vanus' message, the Alliance ambassadors finally seem willing to throw us their support.
Good.
And from what Vanus told us, I suspect we'll need it. A rescue must wait. The threat hiding on Solstice is our first priority.
So what now, Prince Azza? Azza? No, was it Azza? Azza.
Just as the alliances, guilds, and heroes of Tamriel joined forces on Sturk to end the plane meld, we must do so again to stop the worm cult on Solstice.
Okay.
Your actions were instrumental in revealing this threat. I hope we can count on you again.
I didn't know this gave me a pet. We could have a mud crab pet. That's fun.
It's clear now. We need to work together if we're to have any hope of defeating the worm cult.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. We must report back to our superiors and rally our forces.
Ooh,
And
achievement.
what should we call this newfound camaraderie?
How about the Sturk Fellowship? This island has a habit of being part of these things.
That seems fitting. Okay, so that's why I was wondering why it was Sturk Fellowship. And I had forgotten that that matched the name of the island. My brain hadn't connected those two things together yet, so that does make sense. I can't believe my brain didn't connect that the island's name was Sturk and that it's called the Sturk Fellowship until they said it. It's fine. What achievement did I just get? I'm assuming that's just for completing the prologue. Find a way to combat the dark threat rising against the Fighters Guild and all of Tamriel. Yeah, prologues. Cool. Easy. We did the thing! We completed the prologue. So now we can continue the story in Solstice. Which is kind of snazzy. Okay. Let's boop over to here. Cause I want to do the crafting wall quests, so we're at least still helping with the wall. Because the wall progress definitely has not been as much in the last day. But also, if it goes slower, it gives me more time to actually quest through Solstice.
I offer work from the Sturk Fellowship.
Because I would like to finish... Because we have access to the first... 2, 3, 4, 5... I think 6 quests? I can't remember if it's 5 or 6. Because this now is updated to reflect the whole zone because it is in the game. We just don't have access to it yet. But the crossing the wall quest is, I think, where it leads up to because... Yeah, complete the crossing the wall quest in Western Solstice. Okay, so that is the end of the Western Solstice part. So there's 6 quests to do. So if we complete that, that would make it be up to date for this. Because it would be very cool to finish that before the wall comes down. Would be my personal goal for myself. So, yeah. It's up at 5 a.m. today. Thought I'd just stop to say hi. So hi, now, but yes, go sleep, CT. Go shoot. Go sleep. Do the thing. Go rest. I am going to hop up and I'm going to wiggle and I'm going to stretch because it's already been 2 hours. What the butts? Also, we're in between quests right now, so that seems like the good time to do it. So, hop up, wiggle, stretch, do the things. I'll leave y'all with some chill music so you don't have to hear the constant blazing noises behind us. And I'll be right back. Hello? Hi. I came back to Scandelabra, and I don't like that. Like that I came back to Scandelabra. Should I question what we're talking about? Are we fine? I have no context for what we're fine. I hope you got up and wiggled and stretched. I inhaled like a fleck of something. I'm assuming it was a leftover ginger snap. Okay, let me pause this. Link back over here. I do like the Menamarco costume, and I do like being ridiculous, but I would also like to go back to my Queen's Eye outfit. And I know it's not witch season anymore, but I would like to put my witch hat back on. Because I can. Because why not?
Pad or warrior. Good swords aren't all we craft here.
Ooh, nice, spider.
Put your nose to the
GG rolling that 20. So we are officially in Solstice. And we are going to officially start the Solstice main story quest. So my title will no longer be a lie. Like it. I mean, we have been doing main story Solstice stuff. Like technically, like in all technicality. We have been doing main story quest stuff. It just, the prologue isn't in Solstice. So we've been a main story proxy. Currently I'm just doing the, oh, there's alchemy this one. I think that's the first alchemy one it's given me. Doing the crafting quests for helping with the wall progress. Because those are quick to do. So we are currently in phase 2. I don't know why that middle section keeps glitching out and not loading in. But we are in phase 2 of taking this giant wall down. So we have the mirror built. There should be a third piece in the, fourth piece in the big middle part there. And I don't know why it doesn't always spawn in. So we are working together as a whole community to do these daily quests that give us progress on the wall. So this one is crafting supplies, there's defending the camps, there's collecting the vitrified souls, and there's also just gathering other materials for like equipment and stuff. Like it's going out and like gathering like animal leather and stuff. So we could do some of those too if we wanted to, but I might just mess around.
Best to put your nose to the grind.
Okay. My thought process was like, am I going to continue playing ESO after stream, even after playing ESO for multiple hours on stream? Probably. I can do this after stream. I like ESO. ESO fun. ESO fun game. Me like ESO.
Once I've passed them.
Okay. We did those. Let's go ahead and open our loot boxes. Loot. Ooh, Miss Ink. Another one. Nice. Ooh. Is that a recipe I don't know? Whoa! Oh, that's really cool. This is the lens that's supposed to be showing up in the middle. Yeah, that's not surprising that it costs 50,000 gold to buy this recipe. Cool. Yeah, I don't need the gold that bad. I am learning that for myself. Thank you very much. Cool. I want to be able to craft that. I'm so inept and unexperienced in crafting, furnishing stuff. I don't even know which table I would need to go craft that from. I didn't pay attention. What kind of document thing was it? I didn't pay attention. I was just so fascinated that it was the lens. Sorry, what is cool is the not... Okay, so the lens that is supposed to be showing here right now, I just got it as a furnishing item. I just got the recipe to be able to craft that and have that as a furnishing item. So I just got a cool new recipe that is a new recipe that I didn't have, and that was just cool. Yeah, so it's super pretty and nice. Yes. Let me see if I can get this. Let me see if I can get it to spawn. I don't know why it's not showing. I'm gonna reload and see if it does anything. Also, why is reloading taking so long? I understand there's a lot of people here. Come on, game. No, it's still not showing up. You can see the tiny ones and imagine how big the middle one is. I don't know why it's not showing up. Cool for a cosmetic or cool for... It's cool because it's related to the current gameplay that we're doing, and it's a new recipe that's related to the new stuff. So, it's also just cool getting new furnishing items. And specifically for my main character, her randomly looting a recipe or a motif or a style page, and it being something she doesn't already know is just always exciting because she knows so many of them. There's still a lot of motifs my character doesn't know. But in the grand scheme of things, like if you look at food recipes, my character knows 80% of the food recipes in game. So like the chance of me just randomly looting something that she doesn't already know is small. Obviously there's still a ton of furnishing plans that she doesn't know. Like she knows 919, which is only 28% of the furnishing plans available in the game, which is why, again, at furnishing, yeah. No, end game is house. Yeah, furnishing is end game. Motifs, this one is kind of a weird one because I don't think it marks it as knowing it unless if you know all of them. So it says I only know 20%, but I think I technically know more than that because I have a lot of partial motif styles that she knows. And there's still subscribing ones that I apparently don't have. But it's been a very long time since I've had ones drop that was one that I don't know. So I don't know how to get the ones I'm missing, I guess. Why is... Oh! I was so confused. I'm like, why is it listed? It's fine. I don't know. I have logged in as Bo. It's lit in the past, and it's listing Bo's characters. I'm like, why is it listing that? It's fine. It's listing that Bo's character knows it. Thanks, add-on. I don't need Bo's information, but okay. Okay, let's, I guess, go to Sunport. I think is what it is. It's Sunport, right? Yeah. Let's go to Sunport and start the main storyline. It's fine. I don't know if there's a way. Like, not that it matters in the grand scheme of things, but I was just so confused. I was so confused. Like, why? Which character is that? I'm like, wait, no, that's not my character. That's why I'm confused. So apparently your character knows one of the style script things that I don't. Is what I've learned from that information. So this is the starting way shrine for Solstice. So I'm just gonna pick up the main story from here, unless if there's some other place we should pick it up from instead. I'm gonna join in on fishing. I'm excited, yo. We're doing the thing. We're doing the thing. Ooh, it hit 33%. Nice.
Over here, Mainlander. I need to speak with you.
I am here. We are actually going to not ignore. We're not going to ignore a main story NPC. We could just do it.
Oh, here you are. Prince Azar told me to keep watch for you, Mainlander. I'm glad you showed up. We need all the help we can get. The Order of the Black Worm threatens to completely overrun Solstice.
Yeah, this is always the thing that is a little silly, though, because they have to balance... They have to balance of the dialogue for the players who did the prologue quest, along with the players who are coming to this zone without having done the prologue quest. So like, yeah, we know what the Order of the Black Worm is, but it's still gonna question it because there is the possibility that this is the first time you're interacting with this zone's story. If you didn't do the prologue quest, it also is a thing too that the prologue quest released, you know, a month or two prior to this actually happening. So it has been, you know, if you played the prologue quest when it dropped in game, it would have been some IRL time since you quested in it. But being behind in content means you don't have to wait. The Order of the Black Worm.
You may know them as the Worm Cult. This foul group of necromancers raised the Writhing Wall, cut our island in half, and gathered their forces outside Sunport. Luckily, the Stirk Fellowship followed the Worm Cult here. Oh, thank the Three Queens.
The Stirk Fellowship?
A coalition of forces from the mainland consisting of the Fighters and Mages Guilds and the Three Alliances. In fact, Prince Azar is overseeing efforts to bring Fellowship forces to Solstice even as we speak. I'm sure he'd welcome your help.
All right, I'll assist the Stirk Fellowship. Where do I start?
Report to Prince Azar outside the city. He's with Mage Feranor, about to summon the champions of the Three Alliances to Sunport.
Oh.
After that, he'll know where best to utilize you and will add you to the Fellowship payroll.
Woo, we're gonna get paid! Woohoo! Oh. This is an interesting option that you can say I'm with the Stirk Fellowship. What have I missed? You know what? I'm actually going to do that because that makes the most sense for us. I'm with the Stirk Fellowship. What have I missed?
As I heard it, after the cult killed Guildmaster Merrick and captured Vorna Scalarian in the surprise attacks, Prince Azar and Gabriel Benele assumed leadership of the Fighters and Mages Guilds. They formed the Fellowship to deal with the threat.
Why did the Worm Cult come to Solstice?
That's unclear. All we have ascertained is that they have been gathering their members and building their strength secretly in Eastern Solstice for some time.
Oh, fun.
The Fellowship tracked them here and is in the process of summoning their own forces.
Okay. Major delays again? Wait, major delays for what? So there are crumbs. Yes. Fine. It's fine. The train? For traveling? That's not fun. I took the 6:10 train at 7:45. How does it end up that delayed? At least this time no one died as far as you know. Oh. Well, I guess that's good. That implies that someone died the last time it got delayed, which is not good. But also, that is like such a long delay. Like something major must have happened for it to get that far behind, right? I will also specify I've never ridden a train outside of Disneyland, so am not familiar with how trains go. So thank you for lurking, lady. I appreciate it. Also, I sent you a whisper on Twitch. No rush or anything, but definitely take a look at the Humble game list and pick a game off the Humble list of stuff and things. But literally no rush. Like, I'm just tossing information. You missed it? Yeah! Pick a game, any game off the 20-page list of games. And let me know which one, and I will send you the key. Yeah, thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. It's good to see you. Ooh. I'm gonna fish again. You mentioned the Writhing Wall. What's that?
Look east. See the giant spectral curtain looming over Sunport?
Mm-hmm.
That's the Writhing Wall. The necromancers of the Worm Cult conjured it when they revealed themselves here. It divides the island in two, forming an impenetrable barrier to the east.
Just not good. I also love that it's just the, like, look east. It's right there. The giant wall. What's on the other side?
Eastern Solstice, the other half of our island. It contains ancient ruins and is home to the Stone Nest Argonians. But we had little commerce with them even before the Writhing Wall appeared. What's happening over there now? We can only guess.
Okay. Did you fall asleep last night? Totally fine. I literally drew it at the very last second of stream. I also was a goober, and I maybe possibly made everyone be a winner because I hadn't done that in a while, and I felt like being a goober. Tell me more about Solstice.
You stand in Sunport, seat of House Corellania, and my home. When my ancestors came to Solstice, they found the island inhabited by Argonians from the mainland. For centuries, we have lived in peace with the Stone Nest and Tideborn peoples.
Cool. How did House Corellania... we did a side quest with that, and I still question if I'm pronouncing it right. I don't think I am. How did they come to Solstice?
In the middle of the First Era. My ancestors lost their realm in Hammerfell to the Ragada invasions, then were later banished from Somerset. A fate they brought upon themselves. Of course, we have changed our ways since those dark times.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because those were the necromancers. We love that gooberness. Yeah, sometimes it's fun to be a goober. Yeah, Brando, I literally saw, like, your DM came through, like, 30 seconds after I had pushed the start stream button. So, yeah, I'll check to see, I will check to see. They should be. If they're on the list, they should be available as long as... The other thing I want to do is I want to go through and I want to claim the keys from Humble and make, like, a document that I have that has all of the keys already in it. So... I got the notification you went live a few seconds after you sent the message. Yeah, it was really funny because I, like, clicked it, and then I clicked into Discord to, like, make the going live post, and I saw your DM show up. I was like, I will look later. So, yes, thank you for hanging out, lady. I appreciate it. Yes, Alex, you just need all your attention today. Yeah. She's silly. Oh. So, House Corellania is in exile here.
Once that was so, but now this is our home. Before the current crisis, Solstice had little interaction with the mainland. Though a few sailors and wandering merchants settled here, but most avoid Solstice. They consider the island to be cursed.
Oh, and who are you?
Forgive me, I am Mermal, a mid-conjurer of the College of Rituals.
Ooh.
I serve Regent Corinwe Corellania, Governor of Sunport. For the duration of this crisis, I have been instructed to help our new friends from the mainland in any way I can.
Good to know. Alright. Go in this direction. Hello again!
What's the next step, Mage Farinor?
The portal anchors when you're ready, Mermal.
Go on. I'll follow your lead, Mage Farinor.
Fancy. Hello! It's almost like we were just questing with you like a few minutes ago.
I see you made it to Solstice.
Mm-hmm.
Good. We need you. The Worm Cult began this fight by unleashing their Soul Reapers on the guilds and alliances. By killing Guildmaster Merrick and taking Vanis Galarian captive. They started this war. We'll finish it.
I love how ESO writes their quests. So, like, obviously, like, that is a recap of what we just did in the prologue. But it doesn't... You know, it still makes sense that he's saying that information. It's not a, here's a recap. It's a, we need you, here's the information, the information reminder, but it doesn't necessarily feel as much of like a, here's the info you maybe forgot, but also here's the info you maybe forgot because you probably want it. But we just did that quest, so we don't need it as much. A war? That sounds a little grandiose for a group of cultists.
Nonetheless, it is a war, and the worm cult is no minor threat. We came to Solstice to stop the cult and avenge our fallen comrades. But when we arrived, we encountered much more resistance than we anticipated. We had to send for reinforcements.
Reinforcements? What kind of reinforcements?
Veterans from the Fighters and Mages guilds, mostly. There are some soldiers from the three alliances here, too.
Okay.
An advance force of a greater army, once we convince the alliances that the worm cult is truly as dangerous as they were last time.
So the three alliances aren't a part of the Stirk Fellowship?
Oh, they are. But with the war in Cyrodiil still raging, they require more proof before committing more soldiers. In fact, Farinor and Mermel are preparing a portal for their representatives, champions to evaluate the situation personally.
Okay. I understand that we need Cyrodiil cause PvP zone and whatnot, but like, can we please let the alliances stop smacking each other? Like, can't we just like stop this, please? I wonder if at some point Issa will have a chapter that would progress that part of the story past the war in Cyrodiil. I don't know how that would affect or change or what they would do with PvP, but it would be cool to know past the point of the three alliances having to constantly smack each other like all of the time. Because I do remember, like, obviously I appreciate that they're jumping in and helping with this, but I do remember that like bugging me when doing the main story of just the like, hello, giant Daedric prince here to destroy your entire universe. Can we stop smacking each other for like 2 seconds? But also, like, obviously it's not just humans in the game, but like also that feels very relevant of just human existence, because for some reason, a lot of humans like smacking each other repeatedly over tiny bits of land. That's a lot of history. It's just fighting and killing each other over bits and pieces of earth. Which, in some reasons and things and whatnot, I can understand. But also, when you boil it down to that, it's like, why? Why are we doing this? Alright. What do you need me to do?
Take these portal anchors and place them around the area. Then tell Mage Farinor when they're set. I know little of such magic, but Gabrielle of the Mages Guild said they would stabilize the portal long enough for the final group to come through.
Okay. How does Solstice feel about the Stark Fellowship sending troops to their island?
Sunport has a city guard, but no army to speak of. But outside the city walls, only a handful of warriors protect the scattered villages, and the worm cult roams free. Sunport has held the cultists off so far. Barely. They welcome our assistance.
That's fair. I mean, that's also probably one of the reasons why the worm cult chose this island. Why is the worm cult here?
We're still trying to figure that out. I thought the worm cult was broken forever when the Allied forces stormed Cold Harbor and stopped the plane meld. It appears they had a secret refuge on this island and regrouped there to form their latest plan.
Secret refuge?
Nothing else makes sense. The Sunporters noticed suspicious new arrivals over the last few months. Sinister figures slipping off to the wild eastern half of the island. Then the writhing wall appeared and cut the island in half.
Who are these representatives from the three alliances?
That's unclear. Champions of some renown and their guards, I was told. The Dominion indicated it was sending someone close to the Queen.
Yes, okay.
High King Emmerich promised a capable hero, and the Pact was even less forthcoming. I'm not sure who to expect. I
am going to be so disappointed if it's not Raz walking through that portal. Because if it's someone close to the queen, like it's got it. For anyone who doesn't know, Razumdar is my favorite character in this game, and Raz's title is the Queen's Eye. If it's not Raz, I am going to be extremely disappointed. Because I know Raz is on Solstice in the other quest, like in the helping with the wall quest. So like, you mentioned Gabrielle of the Mages Guild.
Yes, Gabrielle Benelay, acting leader of the Mages Guild, while Vanis Galarian remains a prisoner of the Worm Cult. She sensed a mystic emanation from the northwest and went to investigate. She left Farinor and Mermal to handle the final transport.
Okay. Raz! I want to crust with Raz!
Are the anchors all in place, newcomer?
Yes.
This is trickier than it looks. We're summoning multiple people from several locations at once, and Solstice is riddled with ancient magics that can interfere with teleportation spells. Are the portal anchors in place?
I set up the portal anchors. Anything else you need?
No, the next steps in the ritual are mine to perform, with a little help from Mermal, of course. Just stand right there and don't move until I finish. It's important that the ritual goes exactly as I intend.
I understand.
Stand back. This requires a special touch.
First, they will bring the foot soldiers through. Then the Alliance representatives.
Cool.
What's happening? Gabrielle didn't do it this way.
Oh.
Ah, such is the fate of all who defy the Black Worm.
Where's Farinor? Mermal, what just happened?
Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good.
I do not believe it. Mage Farinor deliberately sabotaged the portal spell while the Alliance representatives were in mid-transport. Oh, I wish Gabrielle Benelay were here.
What do you mean Mage Farinor sabotaged the spell?
She unraveled the spell in mid-teleport. I tried to salvage it, but barely managed to pull the shredded magicka back together. These soldiers were knocked senseless, but I think the representatives made it through after I diverted them from Sunport.
So where are the Alliance representatives then?
Did you see the motes of light shooting off in different directions? Those were the representatives. Champions from the Old Merry Dominion, Ebonheart Pact, and Daggerfall Covenant. They landed in Solstice somewhere.
Where exactly did you send the representatives?
Do you have a map? I can sense two of the representatives roughly here and here. The third... I just do not know. I can sense nothing of the last representative's present location. Speak with Prince Azar. He may know what to do.
Uh-oh. Okay. It's fine. Oh, it's not going to tell me where yet because I have to talk to him first. Okay. It's fine. Just, at least he was able to, like, divert him from here. And apparently, supposedly these are knocked senseless and not dead. Supposedly.
I do not believe it. Farinor sabotaged the portal. She spoke of the Black Worm. She's one of the cultists. But what became of the Alliance representatives? Did they make it to Solstice?
Mermal thinks they made it, but he had to divert them to save them from Farinor's sabotage.
Damn that Farinor! The Dominion, the Covenant, the Pact, they promised to send their best to assess the situation. We need those representatives, or the Alliances will never commit more troops. Wherever they wound up, we need to find them.
Okay. You and Mermal were injured. I'll look for the missing Alliance representatives while you recover.
Injured? This is nothing but a minor inconvenience. Still, I thank you for the offer and will accept your help graciously.
Good.
Locate the Alliance representatives and send them to Sunport. I also need you to find Gabrielle Benelay. We need her back here.
You mentioned Gabrielle before.
I did. She currently leads the Mages Guild. When Gabrielle sent something to the northwest, Veranor directed her to an old temple. After all this, I fear Gabrielle may be in danger. Tell her to get back here. I'll wait in the city's west square.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if she's the one who sent her off, maybe we should go check on her. Okay, I'll find the representatives and Gabrielle, then send them back to Sunport. Okay. Solarian's a goober. I just ate a bit of a very delicious piece of bacon. Solarian apparently bought a few strips of, like, more expensive fancy bacon. So, apparently $14 a pound bacon. He bought, like, a few strips of it. Oh, he didn't realize it was that much until he walked away with the package of it, because he just got a few strips of it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, that was very delicious. Mm-hmm. That was worth it. That was good. You like how TARs are kind of a form of population control? Yeah. I feel like the TARs, it makes sense. It also makes, like, the wild areas, it gives you, you know, a respawn versus it always being, you know, the same set amount of slimes that were there the last time you were there. You know, it keeps the areas not stale, if that makes sense, I guess. TARs are chaotic, but also definitely serve a purpose. Okay. Are we just going to that one spot? Oh no, there is others. Dang, they got really spread out. Where's the third one? There's 1, 2... Y'all see it? Oh, it's inside. Oh, that's Gabrielle's. Okay. Okay. Perks of being here and doing all the side quests is we have all the way shrines. Another reason to do the side quests first. But the reason you do the side quests first so is if there's like a yay celebration at the end of the story, you have all the other bonus characters that are with you. So, you have more characters and whatnot. I am also going to go over here since we're literally going to be passing some of the camps. I want to at least have the quest in my inventory. So if we happen to walk past one that is active, we can smack it and get quest rewards for it. Okay. Also, eyeball. Is there an eyelash? Something. There's something. Eye hair? Oh, something's poking my eyeball. Looney got me to play some weird sort of Yu-Gi-Oh! What are you playing, Ranch? Wait, what are you wait, what? Okay, we're going this way. I forgot how much I love this mount. Just the casual bells jingling. Oh, Persona. Right, okay. Ooh, Pokemon. Oh, apparently there's also a shiny over here. Not that I need more things. Oh, also, this is, I think, the closest I've gone to the wall. I haven't actually run to be this close yet. I haven't had a reason to be over here. No, I must have because I got the eyeball. But I guess I got the eyeball for this spot, but I also guess this also looks different because it's phase 2. Versus it phase 1. So that probably is also why it looks a little bit different. Oh my gosh. Spiders! Stop it! Okay. You're really like eating excess largos into the sky. It is very satisfying. It is very silly. Slime Rancher is just fun. And it's just good whimsy vibes. Okay, where exactly are we going? Where is this sky shard? Ah, there it is. I was gonna say, it literally should be visible. Why can I not see it? I was gonna say, there's something smacking me. Go away. If you are trying to smack me while I get the sky shard, then it's gonna reset. Shiny! I got shiny. How many shinies have I not gotten? Looks like maybe one more? Maybe a couple more? This is obviously listing for the whole zone now. So there's that one there, but I think the rest of them are on the other side. Okay. Going this way? Oh, I'm like, why is it not highlighted? I'm a goober. And I picked up that other quest and then didn't reset that as the active one. You can technically have it be that when you pick up a new quest, it doesn't auto set it as the active one. But most of the time, that's the quest that I'm actively going to start doing when I pick it up, so I don't have that setting on.
Who's there? Show yourself.
Hey! There's a familiar face.
You're here?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I guess this is Solstice after all.
Mm-hmm.
I was starting to wonder. Last I heard, we were supposed to meet in some nice city called Sunport. Glad I'm not the only one who got it wrong.
I was gonna say, yeah, you got a little yeeted. Just a little bit. This is Solstice, but the worm cult sabotaged the portal. Prince Azaz sent me to find you.
Huh. A sabotaged portal.
Mm-hmm.
At least I'm not on the wrong island entirely.
Yeah.
Portal mishaps can be a lot worse than arriving slightly off target. As for this place, looks like necromancers have been busy here. See that giant ghost wall behind me?
Yeah, the locals call it the writhing wall.
Ain't that a delightful name? I ducked into this hut to take a break from fighting off the hungry critters outside. I was just about to look around, but now that you're here, you can help. Then I need to find Prince Azah and get caught up on things.
Prince Azah. I don't know why these names aren't sticking in my head very well today. Or ever. Like, I don't get it. Okay. Very well. Let's see what's here.
I say we start with that weird barrier. What did you call it? The writhing wall?
Mm-hmm.
I poked at it already. It's pretty solid. It stinks of necromancy. Oh, and when we finish here, point me towards Sunport, all right? I hate being lost.
You said you examined the writhing wall.
Fitting name. Yeah, I ain't seen anything like it, and I've seen a lot. I pushed at the wall, but couldn't get through. The local critters shy away from it too. Makes you wonder what the worm cult's hiding on the other side.
It does, which is why we're trying to take it down. I do like that they are letting us have a moment to examine it versus just forcing us to accept that there's a giant wall.
See? The whole wall's made of ghost stuff.
Uh-huh.
Nothing goes through.
Huh.
Is that a letter? Might be important.
Scythe Knight Simbor, you are no longer Warmstone. Relocate your nest and to the passages beneath. A shipment from the highest importance is expected. Ensure it is safe from any conceivable threat. Don't forget to, when you depart, and destroy this letter. Dark Adept Baernor. Oh, that's the one who sabotaged our portal.
Passages in a vital shipment. Interesting. Princess Azah should see that note, pal. Huh. Not sure what to make of all this. Look, I appreciate you coming to find me. I could have wandered around for days before I found my way to Sunport. But hang on to that letter. It might shed some light on what the worm cult's up to. Make sure you get it to Princess Azah.
Okay. Any idea who the Scythe Knight Simbor is?
Not a tusking clue. I just got here.
Fair enough.
But Scythe Knights are low-ranking cult leaders. Sergeants, you might say. I'd guess there was a worm cult nest posted here until they got orders to move on.
Okay. What about the passages beneath?
Tunnels? Mines? Who knows? I'm more interested in this important cargo the worm cult wants to protect. Damn cultists are always up to something. Guess I'd better head to Sunport and check in.
Mm-hmm.
Which way was it again?
Head north. I'll meet you there when I'm done. Hold on. I hate sneezing, but especially sneezing that is like no warning. It's just, you're gonna sneeze. I hate it. I hate it so much. Head north. I'll meet you there when I'm done gathering the others. Alright, there's one. Maybe this siege camp will still be up by the time we run back this direction. Oh, come on. We don't get demounted in water anymore, Issa. Stop making us demount when we go through just like one little tiny room.
Don't forget the Soul Reapers.
It's not almost done. It's like not even started. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we made it in time then. Might as well smack things for the quest. We can also get some petrified souls for the other quest as well, because they will spawn and drop as loot from these fairly easily, but if there's a lot of other players around, it is harder to get them to actually drop. There we go. I was gonna say, I'm assuming other players will be here momentarily, and I was correct. So now that we know what these Soul Reaper things are, these make a little bit more sense. Then boss. Oh no, one more. And big dude, there we go. Oh, ow! That really plugged me back. It's fine. Oh, please don't smack me. There we go. Like, I don't want to get punched in the face. Thank you very much. Also, my nose is running, so that's not helpful. Okay. It's fine. We still got the loot from it.
One last Reaper to deal with.
14. Did we get enough? Maybe we got enough. We need one more. Yeah, cool. So when we head back, we can turn in the Siege Camp quest and get another Vitrified Soul one as well. Destroy it! Not yet. There it goes. Boss time. Fire! I love these kinds of events where, like, this is cool because it is, like, story related and progressing stuff. But I also just like when, you know, there's actually a bunch of players all doing stuff together like this. It's just fun. Stab it in the butt. Nice. And loot. Yay, we did the thing. Okay. Also, no, wait, please. Good dash. Apparently this isn't just Yu-Gi-Oh! It's Yu-Gi-Oh! And therapy? Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I picked up that quest. So we had that, because that was good timing. I kind of had a feeling it was going to maybe time out like that. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a card game. I think there is also maybe a video game of it. Or something. I don't know. It's the cards with the brown swirly portal things on the back of them, is what I know. I just remember kids in high school, like, playing the card game together, like, in between classes.
Bring aid to the Stark Fellowship.
Okay, we will turn that one in.
Anywhere you...
And we can pick up another one. And we'll turn in this one. Look at us helping the wall. And... loot. Oh, it's one I already know. Oh, does anyone still need more of these fragments? I'll toss it. This is for the pet that I have out right now. I'll toss the extras in the guild bank. So if anyone needs stuff, that's where my duplicates go. Obviously, I do sell some stuff, but, like, for the most part, if I have duplicates of something, I just toss it in our guild bank. Exactly, Brando. Okay. Let's turn that quest back to active. And let's go... I guess go here? Let's go there next. I just want Raz. I want to find Raz, please. Wait, hold on. Look, I'll even bring little Jean Khajiit Raz along. Yes, I have tiny Khajiit Raz as a pet because, of course I do.
Your own impatience, Vanessa.
Bring back the wall again? I don't think so. Brando keeps saying, obviously fuck Donald Trump in relation to the quest. The questing we're doing right now is bringing down a wall. which I apparently, there it is. I was gonna say, it's in the distance over there somewhere. The giant wall in that direction. Didn't know there was a Raz pet. There is. There's a little Jakajit. There's a little Jakajit Raz, and I also have. Oh, hold on. Oh, go back to where you were. I also have. Just go. I also have a little Jakajit Chimera, which is also really cute. If you haven't quested through Elsewhere, she's one of the characters from Elsewhere. Ooh, let me out. There we go. Raz. I want it to be Raz. Oh. Uh-oh. Here? Oh, it's up here. I was like, I don't see who we're supposed. I heard someone talking.
Rigert would like
Oh
to
my
speak
God.
words with you, my friend.
Oh my God. Why is it Rigert? Why is it Rigert? Why? Oh my God. I love that it's him. That's why they didn't have him in the side quest. Because he's in the main quest. Oh my God. Okay. So for anyone who does not know Rigert the Brash, if you are familiar with the character Amelia Bedelia, Rigert is essentially Iso's version of that character. Rigert is a diplomat who takes everything very literally. And somehow in all of his misunderstandings and things and whatnot, things usually end up still turning out okay. We did a quest with his sister that we were helping around the village there, to try to get the villagers to join the Stark Fellowship. Is this the character you were talking about that's friends with the Queen? No, Raz is the character. Raz is a Khajiit. Razamdar is the Eye of the Queen. So he must be... Wait, hold on. So... I'm confusing my alliances. So he must be here for Daggerfall? But I thought the orc was for Daggerfall. What? Rigert's here, apparently. Hi, Rigert.
Rigert goes where the winds of diplomacy take him.
Yep.
And wherever the Skull King sends him. As long as there's mead. And rabbit meatballs. Rigert loves rabbit meatballs.
I was gonna say, yeah, like, why are you... I am so confused. Because I was like, but Rigert would also be Daggerfall. And we just saved our orc friend that my brain is being dumb and not remembering how to say the name. The names are not great in my brain right now. And I totally blame that on the amount of, like, names I had to use at work today. The ESO names are not, it's tired brain. I think you remember him now. Yeah, so Rigert is a reoccurring character. He has quests in multiple zones. Think of... Rigert is like the Hildebrand of ESO. Does that make any sense? Like, it's that kind of vibe. Wait, you're the Ebonheart Pack representative?
Out of the way, Rigert. Don't you have a task of your own to accomplish? Leave this to me.
Sure as bones. Rigert knew he should have brought more mead.
That makes more sense. Hi, Waxanash. Yeah, from the High Elf area quest. Yeah, he's... Yeah, Rigger, I think, has a quest in Somerset. He has a quest in Blackwood and Sky... No, it wouldn't have been Skyrim. It would have been... I don't know. Yeah, Rigger's in a number of zones. There is one in Somerset. There is one in Somerset with him, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because I thought it was interesting that the side quest we did in Solstice wasn't Riggard. It was his sister. But the fact that Riggard's involved in the main quest makes a little bit more sense why they didn't want him in a side quest as well. In terms of, like, timeline-wise. That sounds right. Yeah, I was like, I think that's where he was. He's in a lot of spaces. He's one of the... He's one of the reoccurring characters in different zones. That, like, you know, there's a number of them. I'm trying to remember how long ago this was. At some point in time, Brando's nickname in Discord was Clarissa Laurent's manservant. And that's another reoccurring character that is in multiple different zones. We still don't know yet. We have found the Daggerfall representative, and this is the Ebonheart representative. And Raz would be the Altmary Dominion. So, Waxanash being here makes sense. How could you forget about Clarissa? I don't know. You were Clarissa Laurent's manservant in Discord for so long. How dare? Also, eyeballs. I can't tell if there's something in it or if they're just dry because I've been looking at screens too much. We're going to do the blinking. We're going to do the hydrating. And even though I want to keep questing this, but we might have to find a stopping spot too. But I cannot stop until I have Raz.
Riggard has a mission of his own to accomplish, but he is easily distracted.
Yeah.
Best to send him on his way. Now it's good to see you, my friend. I should have expected the Stirk Fellowship would recruit you, but why did I arrive in a worm cult nest?
I love that just Riggard is just here by proxy. Okay, a traitor in the Mages Guild. Mage Farinor sabotaged your portal.
The Mages Guild? I expected trouble from the Dominion or the Covenant, but not one of the guilds. I am lucky to have reached Solstice at all.
Indeed.
Although it did not seem so when I landed in this pool of slaughterfish. So where is Prince Azah?
Prince Azah is waiting for you in Sunport. It's a city to the east.
Good. I'll make my way there and find the prince. Riggert and I were dropped into the bog of a hungry Hajmota.
Ah.
Still, I do not think the worm cult was happy to see me. Just ask the ones bleeding on the ground.
I'll see you in Sunport.
This worm cult encampment makes one thing clear. Matters on Solstice are very serious indeed.
Mm-hmm.
We have much work to do. I must assess the situation and send my report back to the Ebonheart Pact as quickly as I can.
I do appreciate that this character, I have actually quested. I have semi-recently actually quested with this character in the Ebonheart Pact quest line, so like I actually do remember who she is. It's good to see you, Waxanash. How did you wind up here?
A good question, my friend. The Scald King wanted to send Lyris Titanborn, but she was not available.
Aww.
I must do what I can in her place. I am not as mighty a warrior as Lyris, but I too fought in Cold Harbor.
Mm-hmm.
The worm cult is a foe I know well.
I was maybe possibly hoping that was going to be Lyris. But I do also like Waxanash. So I'll take that as a, okay, it's cool. It's still another character I know. What did King Yoren tell you?
To set aside our differences with Queen Irene and High King Emmerich and assess the situation. He wants a trusted source to determine if the threat is great enough to commit more troops to. If a wildfire truly threatens the swamp, all huts will burn.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I guess we're going That says find Gabrielle, though. I'm concerned that the one we don't know the location to is Raz. Maybe they're with Gabrielle. Maybe. I need Raz. I need Raz. We're going to find Razandar. Which I guess Raz is technically another reoccurring character because Raz is in multiple different zones and such. Obviously, he's a part of the main story of the Altmeri Dominion, but also he's also just in other quests and things as well. I love Raz. Okay, I guess we're going. Oh, we're going to the Broken Light Temple. Okay. Well, I guess we're just going there this way because this is. I thought that there was another one closer, but nope. We're just running there. Running. I still have not done any of the world bosses in this zone. I haven't done the quests, like just the daily quests for them. And I don't want to go smack them by myself because based on the other newer DLC zones, there's probably mechanics and you probably can't just solo them. I feel like I might be a simp for all the ladies in this game. Fair enough. Yes, we're waiting. Oh, we were technically, yeah. We're waiting. One of the to-do list things is to try in like a week or so to see if it re-triggers by automod. Like, essentially to test to see how long it's like whitelisted for, essentially. I can't click on the door because this tiger wants to attack me.
This is fascinating. Fascinating.
Okay. Ooh, straight for another. Ooh, okay. I don't know if I can because my head just did start hurting while we were talking to that last NPC. So we'll see. But if not, we'll reach it tomorrow.
Oh, good. You made it to Solstice. Look at this place. I know it's in ruins now, but once this was a magnificent courtyard with a grand temple beyond, consecrated to the Daedric Prince of Light Meridia. Just think of it.
We have thought of it. We did the side quest here. Prince Azah? Is that what it is? Prince Azah? Prince Azah sent me. Mage Farinor sabotaged the portal and he thinks you may be in danger.
Farinor? A traitor?
Mm-hmm.
When I sensed power here, calling to the staff of Vanis Galarian that I carry, she told me about this old temple. I got so caught up admiring the site that I haven't found anything yet. But what of the Alliance representatives?
Miramol savaged the spell as best he could and diverted them to other locations on the island.
That's something, at least. This place reminds me of a dear friend, Darian Gautier, who served Meridia. I still can't believe he's gone. Perhaps Meridia has a message for me, or the staff wants something here. Can you help me search the area?
Very well. I'll take a look around.
There. While I hold my spell of searching, you examine anything that glows.
Oh. All right. In the name of the Sunfire, the Radiant One, the Lady of Light. Hail, O beloved, thou art especially favored. On the appointed day, let those strengths deemed worthy of the audience in the colored rooms assemble in the courtyard. Sing ye the hymn of luminance. As the light of dawn glows upon the brow of the faithful, strike ye the sacred bell with the blessed mallet. The song of the bell shall be light made tangible. Thus shall the door to the bright lady's realm be opened unto you. Who walks in the colored rooms glorify the Lady of Light and gain her blessing for all in their days.
tome. A lucky find. Age is not kind to paper.
Uh-huh. Stairs? Question mark? Yeah, okay.
That idol confirms this was indeed a temple of Meridia.
I mean, I could have told you that. I know, story-wise it makes sense. There's a third thing? What is up here? Ooh, shiny?
A temple bell. Nearly pristine considering the age of this place.
Okay, are we gonna ring the bell? Because that's what the little story thing that we found was.
The items you uncovered are tied to the power that drew me here. I can sense a powerful blessing of Meridia sleeping in that bell.
A book, an idol, and a bell? I don't understand.
Meridia was a powerful ally when we fought Molag Bal in Cold Harbor to end the plane meld. I think I was drawn here to remind me she could help us against the worm cult again. Maybe Vanas reached out through the staff to guide me. I can't quite tell.
Can we use this bell against the worm cult?
Maybe, but I'm not sure how. The bell is rather heavy. Besides, the tome you found suggested opening doors, not blasting evil. I'll need to think about this. Thank you for your help here. I'll see you back in Sunport.
I'll meet you back in Sunport. But we didn't find Raz! What do you mean return to Sunport? We didn't find Raz! And I think that's the thing too, is that I'm assuming they purposely made Raz be the one because they knew people were going to want to talk to Raz. I want to talk to Raz game. Is that too much to ask? I just want to talk to my favorite character, and I'm excited that there's new quest content with my favorite character. And it's fine. It's fine. I'm being so patient. Feed the cat, go to bed. Yes, do the thing, Spider. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Do you have tiny Razabdar as a pet? Yes. This is Jakazit Raz. It is little baby Razabdar. And he's very cute, and I love him a lot. Is he famous? He's just very well loved. He's one of the main, Raz is one of the main characters in the Altmeri Dominion main quest line. So, a lot of people are very familiar with him. He's also, he's really just a fun character. It's also a Khajiit, so I am partial to, yay Khajiits. How did you get it? I think he was just in the Crown store at some point. Acquired through purchase, promotion, or event. So I must have bought it from the Crown store at some point. Okay. I guess we're going back to Sunport? I'm assuming that he would rotate back around eventually. I don't necessarily pay super close attention to all the Crown Store stuff. I usually look when they post every month, which the bot in Discord should drop it now because I have that set up now. But they drop a, like, here's what's going to be in the Crown Store this month. So if there's something I see in that I want to get, I'll watch for it. And sometimes that also tells you, like, when it's going to be in the Crown Store. Like, you know, from this date to this date kind of thing. But I don't just randomly check it. So I don't remember when the last time he was in here. But I think he's been in the Crown Store a few times. Usually Crown Store stuff rotates around, so I would not be surprised if he rotates around again. Be on the lookout in case he returns. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a Crown Store thing. Just chilling in the... Okay. We just chilling in the middle of the pond? Sure, why not? Maybe they'll be here already? No.
I never suspected a thing. Farinor had us all fooled.
Well, it looks like 2 of the Alliance representatives have finally arrived.
Okay, so this is cool. These people are here because we did the side quest. Which most of the side quests said I'll be in Sunport. We haven't really wandered around Sunport that much to see. But I love that they do it now versus like just for like Blackwoods is the one that I regret doing the main story before doing all the side quests, because now there's just like a couple NPCs that chill in one spot in the Blackwood area. I like that this is here for them to have a place outside of just like the end of the main story kind of stuff. Night, Spider. Get some good rest. Get some good sleeps.
It's good to see 2 waylaid guild members return safely to the fold, though I must remember to treat them as agents of the alliances they represent here on in. As for those injured by Farinor's treachery, they have recovered, including me.
As you can see, I recovered 2 of the representatives and Gabrielle. No sign of the third, though.
Mage Farinor missed her chance to eliminate me and the representatives, but she cost us time. While we tended to our wounds and recovered the scattered representatives, the worm cult was free to act.
Any word on the Altmere Dominion's representative?
Mermal believes they survived the portal mishap and are on Solstice, somewhere. We must trust they will turn up soon. In the meantime, we must celebrate what victories we can, and make ready for the next stage of our operation.
Rude, Quest. I want Raz now. Which is...
All in good time, comrade. First, your efforts to bring together the Alliance representatives helped us overcome Farinor's sabotage. We survived the Worm Cult's first blow. Next, we shall deal them one of our own. Please, accept this with my thanks.
They're making me wait until at some point in probably the next quest, because apparently we don't get Raz in this quest. Fine. Fine. Okay. Bleak quest.
We're still 1 Alliance representative short, but we can wait no longer. It's time for a council of war.
A council of war?
Indeed. We need to consult with Regent Corinway. Sunport's aid is crucial to our campaign. When last we spoke, she said she would meet with her advisors and send word. But that was days ago. Plans must be finalized between the Fellowship and Sunport.
I love that I just got the Grand Adventurer achievement for completing the first main story quest, because we've done so many of the other quests already that was enough to complete the Grand Adventurer one. Okay, sorry. I was looking at achievements and not actually listening.
Indeed. We need to consult with Regent Corinway. Sunport's aid is crucial to our campaign. When last we spoke, she said she would meet with her advisors and send word. But that was days ago. Plans must be finalized between the Fellowship and Sunport.
You haven't heard back from the reagent?
High elves can be deliberate about such things. The Worm Cult, however, does not stand still. It is time to press Regent Corinway for a decision, and I would like you to join us. Will you help me win Sunport's cooperation, comrade?
All right. I'll help you talk to Reagent Corinway and secure Sunport's cooperation.
I hate badgering Regent Corinway, but the Fellowship is already at work. I sent our forces to seek allies and search out trouble across Western Solstice, but I worry House Corellania may not welcome our efforts.
Yeah.
Meet me at Venutilmo Palace, comrade.
I was waiting to see where this quest leads, because I was gonna say stream until we get Raz, but it doesn't look like we're immediately gonna go find Raz. Which, at least we know that Raz should be here. Like, you said no Raz for me today. Which is a bummer. Okay. Do you suspect that, however you say the name, won't agree to the alliance with the Fellowship?
Not at all. High elves are not given to hasty decisions.
Yeah.
In my father's court, I learned that how you approach an elf of high rank is just as important as what you actually plan to say. A certain amount of formality and ritual can't be avoided.
Doesn't the regent understand the danger posed by the worm cult?
Oh, she knows the danger of necromancers quite intimately.
Yeah.
But convincing her own court may not be an easy thing. Solstice has known peace for centuries, an enemy at the gate.
Yeah.
Many of Sunport's people do not want to accept their peril.
Okay, tell me about them.
Regent Corinway seems to be a capable leader who cares about Sunport and all of Solstice. I called upon her when I first arrived. We are bringing a small army to her realm.
Yeah.
I felt it best to assure her of our intentions before she assumed an invasion.
Fair enough. What did the regent say when you explained your purpose here?
Regent Corinway has no desire to see her people caught up in someone else's war. Yet she recognizes that her hope for peace will not protect her from the worm cult. She agreed to let me bring our forces here and to consider joining our fight.
Okay. What should I know about House I'm just gonna stop trying to say that name.
My people have a history with House Corlania. Long ago, the High Elves ruled Hammerfell. When my ancestors came to Tamriel, they found no welcome from the Corlanias. Unable to defeat the Regatta in open battle, the elves called upon dark powers.
Dark powers?
Necromancy most vile. The Corlanias turned my ancestors' own dead against them. Only the creation of the sacred Anse wards put a stop to the carnage. The Regatta finally prevailed and drove the Corlanias from Hammerfell.
So the Corellanians are in league with the worm cult.
I am told they abandoned their necromantic ways centuries ago. Certainly, I have noticed nothing untoward on their part since I arrived here. But the Corellanias are not remembered kindly in Sentinel, and Sunport's elves are very much aware of that.
Yeah, we kind of did a whole quest with their area, and so that makes sense. Okay. I really want Raz. I really want Raz. And I'm so bummed that Raz is not here yet. But also, my head is starting to hurt. And I also know it's probably because I am tired. And it's been a very busy, very long week. And I understand that my body is doing the, hey, you did so many things and have been so productive today. And, like, sat for, like, 20 minutes for lunch and, like, was going nonstop the rest of the time and worked through your break because you had to set up stuff for TK and things. So, like, I should be realistic. I don't have to work on Monday. I was thinking of keeping Sunday as like a not stream day. But like, maybe we come get Raz. Maybe we come get Raz on Sunday. Also, I opened this mail, so I'm just gonna buy my raffle tickets for the guild giveaway this week. 'Cause I can. Should probably listen. Yeah, I was like, yes, I want to be irresponsible and I want to do the thing and whatnot, but I will regret it later. So we're gonna close the game. I will just have to wait a little bit longer for Raz. I will live. It'll be fine. I will live. Because the fact that, like, Raz has to be there. It's a thing. It's a thing. It's a stuff. It's a whatnot. I will be live again tomorrow. We're not going to do ESO tomorrow. We are going to do some Resident Evil 4. So I'm excited to get back to that because we got a key for the church. And then we haven't got inside the church. So Yes, it will remind you at the beginning of stream. NLA bot for the win. So, in the meantime, I am going to push this button. Thank you all for hanging out tonight. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate you hanging out here and chilling while we do some questing. Questing in ESO is so much fun, and it's even more fun when we have friends along for the journey. I'll be back tomorrow for Resident Evil 4. If you're not in Discord, definitely join Discord. It's a cool place to chill. I'll probably end up in there and whatnot. I gotta touch base with Talarian and see. I think he's making food and stuff. So, don't be surprised if you see me immediately open up ESO again after stream, because I didn't actually do my daily writs or anything like that. I didn't do my daily endeavors, and I didn't do my writs. Like, I didn't do my actual dailies. So, what did we land on? Core Keeper. Core Keeper with friendship. So, if you have not checked out Core Keeper, it's a game that I've owned for a number of years, and I've only ever played a little bit of. And it looks like a lot of fun, and I haven't really explored too much of it. Not corn. No, it's not corn. It's Core Keeper. I don't know how to describe it. There's fishing, there's farming, but there's exploring and dungeoning, and it's adventuring with friendship. Ooh, Mr. Mistopheles, you got Mistopheles. Okay. So, I don't know when we're going to do that one. It probably won't be for a little bit because there are other ones that have been in the queue for longer that I probably would do first. But yeah. No! Core. Like the core of an apple. It is tags of open world, exploration, sandbox, survival, and crafting. And we can have up to 8 people friendshipping together on an adventure. So, we won't be doing this for a little bit, so maybe we can catch it when it's on sale if other people want to snag the game and try it out, but the little bit of it that I've played has been a lot of fun. I originally got it that Kipsy and Mod Squad were playing it together, and then I never actually ended up getting to play it with them. So I played it like a little bit, and I played it for like an hour and a half, and most of that was just kind of wandering around and like following what had already been done with that group of people. So yes, but we're gonna play some Core Keeper at some point. But in the meantime, we are gonna go raid Jessica because she's doing the new scenario in Uma right now. I kind of want to go check it out. She's also doing a run with a horse girl that I have unlocked, but I haven't done a run yet. So let's go over there. So if you would copy and paste one of those raid messages, it does not have to have my emotes. Whatever emotes make you happy. We're just gonna go brighten Jessica's chat. I think that's all the things. Resident Evil, more ESO. That's kind of the vibe right now. That's all the stuff of the things. I definitely will be hanging around quite a bit in the next few days. I do have a 4-day weekend, so keep an eye on Discord. Keep an eye if you don't have the going live notification roll in Discord. You can toggle it on and off, whatever you want. But just saying, don't be surprised if I end up live when more, maybe, possibly. But in the meantime, we are gonna swap over here so we can stare at the cute penguin on our way out. Ooh, I want to fish. Wait, hold on. Fish. Last roll. 15. You know what? I'll take it. Thank you all for chilling. I'll see you all real soon. Goodbye. Goodbye. I got nacho fries. I fished up nacho fries. Yeah. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye.